It's not against Mad though. As Axel versus Faust can be a tough one. I mean, Faust obviously having trouble accessing his items if he's getting rushed down too hard. But early on, CPU, what a start off the 5K. Another one of those buffs getting access.
Yeah, man. This one character that did not get the blessings of Dice K from them. Unfortunately, a lot of Axe players have left. But again, this is in a game that everyone's strong. You can still make it through the bracket. We see right here, Matt putting under pressure, red RC.
Yeah, tried to make the burst there. Mix, goes for the PRC and finds the command throw on the fastball. Was looking to get him off of the slow with the PRC, and that is a safe jump, so it gets her on the gold burst as well.
Avoids it, stays solid. And again, this matchup is really difficult. You want to get going and flowing with the Midas, but denies the Johnson & Johnson. Already got my shot.
Dive kick from way too far. That is the dive kick from Faust can work out really well if you pick the right angles, but you cannot use it from full screen like that, especially not against Axel, the best anti-airs in the game. Come on.
Yes, sir. You ain't lying. My man's flying. That's the potassium. No big deal slips on it, but nothing from Mad. Still caught in the corner off the 2H. Big stab. Again, caught in the corner. This is a fantastic situation for CPU. You do not want to be full screen and me against Axel.
Really nice block on the double overhead though. We're gonna go in delayed with the cherry bomb. Goes for the 5P, but it's a little too far, so still a decent situation here. Mad is gonna go for the super. What an attempt at a read here, and CPU is just gonna casually float over it. This is gonna be a ton of damage and maybe even the round, but no, item reset.
My son and me, assist me, son. The 2K gets it done. Damn. CPU, that's what you have to have. You have to have that awareness. In these scramble situations, you gotta order it over easy. CPU, bringing it back in again. I feel like actually CPU's, his actual, like, his neutral just in general, the way he plays, is perfect for fighting characters like Axel, where you have to scrap with them. You can't rely on auto tosses. Back though, caught in the corner.
Okay, went for the 5P. Couldn't find it. Continuing to put this pressure on. Dude, the 6 H's is just raining down on this. But CPU still not able to get the jump out. The YRC comes through and we do get a little more aggressive, but 2K, 2D, the actual special. That was
kick worked out.
That one worked out.
That's what we were looking for before, right? That's like that option. Oh, checks him, puts him down to the ground, give him the dive kick situation. Close slash, you may not pass. Stay up in this corner, call the corner as Mad is getting smoked in these corner situations. And honestly, it makes sense because you're playing a character with no DP, can't get out for free, you gotta spend it for YRC, things like that. But it's looking like a rap as CPU just gets aggressive in the corner. I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird one. Man, I can say as someone who played Axel the last game, I miss Axel's DP. He doesn't need it in this game because, man, if he had a DP, it'd be.
Oh,
but dude, just him being able to have that get off me and not having a very good reversal super. Axel just is in more trouble than any other character in the game when that pressure actually comes on. And Faust being able to actually capitalize on it now when he closes that distance.
Yeah, you have to rely upon like 5K 2D to get things going and flowing, to get like a side switch or whatever, some of these sequences, but it's not always available for you. The CPU stays needy, 2D, burst, stay away from the worst, the side switch, the scarecrow, children of the corn.
Oh, got the poke. Here comes the follow-up. Optimal combo, close slash into the 2S, goes into the super, is gonna shatter the wall. It's gonna be very close if it's gonna take the kill. Oh no.
I'm holding off. It's a lot of damage. Oh, a little bit more, yeah, a little bit more. CPU with the Oki, yeah, jump D, but just lays up too much offensive burst to keep him in the worst, keep him in the corner. And the check again with the normal situation. We talked about these normals being better, disjointed this season for good reason. See CPU utilizing it perfectly.
Yeah, 5S just a menace. I mean, both these two characters have some of the best like character length 5S boxing tools in the game. As we get that jump over counter hit. Huge situation for CPU, but the backdash throw. Brave backdash in the corner against Faust.
Dive kick, 2K 2D knockdown. Red RC, third body extension, try to catch him whack in a second. Oh, counter hit. Oh my god, CPU, yeah, you have to fight out this. Mix. You see how fast that mix was? That's Looney Tunes.
Oh. The poke, backdashes twice! The 2 backdashes to get away from the throw attempt, the late scarecrow into the PRC, and the close slash will do it. Oh, CPU, second game now. And, oh, okay, so for Mada, I love the attempts at these throw baits with rainwater going for the jump backs, but we haven't established enough of the throw game to actually get the bait out yet. So if we're going to continue to use rainwater to bait these throws, we have to land the CPU is in take the throw mode right now, and for good reason, because if rainwater connects, it is a huge reward for Axel. So we have to threaten the throw more before we start baiting those attempts to stop them, right? So that's what I really want to see here. There's so many good opportunities when they're getting CPU cornered to actually lean into that throw. You have to show it first before we start baiting.
Running before you even start to crawl, and you might fall down to losers. Unfortunately, Mad, as you pointed out, needs to do something different. I like the backdashes at some of these times, but I like to see more reversal 5Ks, 2Ks, things like that with the quickness. Get the 2Ds right after that to get the knockdown and the side switch with it to avoid the corner, because I feel like in the neutral they don't do too bad, but CPU also has fantastic knowledge as you see. Skate substance underneath the 5P and offensive burst. Here we go.
Trying to give it a command throw. 6H, 2H, I like that. 6H and the 2H, especially if you think he's starting to backdash like that. Good call out. RC blocks the overhead, huge punish time.
Yeah, Axel Bomber into the wall, make a fall. Gonna push him through the wall break situation. Mad gets stabbed.
I love that.
Like
Intentionally doesn't
mix, yep. Oh my god. The mix. Bombs away and play. PRC. Back it up. Bro. A buddy like me would have ran from that bomb, but not see. This is a young gun out here. They're willing to get hit with the bomb. That could have been that. He timed it just right.
Just so many good decisions in a row there. Not done yet though. Try to go for the, and we're dive kicking over rainwaters now. Gonna go for the just frame this time. Dashes up close slash mistimes it. 2K2D. Very nice.
Yeah, you ain't keeping it neat. You keeping it vegan. Mad. Staying solid. I like that RC, but just didn't have the right read against the Scarecrow. Now come to the corner. Oh, dash cancel. RC dust. Counter hit. Close slash. Oh, he might not last at 2S and off the backboard. CPU gets it done 3-0. The 5K and the 6K I should say, being special cancelable. The fireballs being better in zoning. It's the fact those jump cancelable normals have been even stronger for a character that has a fantastic slash, but can you last against Ramlethal?
So far looking okay here. I like the delay with the fireball. There's those plus frames, 2K2D, and I love that. Okay, so 2K2D and goes for 6P. While that did look a little weird, that is a very good answer to mid-range 5S. So we're looking early to see if he's gonna mash here. But Bonj picking all the right spots and continues to find the throw. Look at the meter.
Yup, trying to FD. Careful, that can be a dash up throw. The area right there, gonna make the most of this. You're outside the corner. You have bar to work with. Right with the yes, sir, Stun Dipper. That RC extension didn't get too much off of that because Mans was definitely having the hands up. I heart mom out here.
All right, early jump, just going straight in for it. Stun Dipper on the reversal, couldn't quite get there. Gotta chuck these fireballs here, take that space ball. You can, but 2K2D low profiles the 5S.
Okay, let's find out. Put that in my notes. Watch that heavy slash. Get the back fist. We'll get the counter hit. Plus on whip once again. Bonj. We use the burst whip in the corner. Offensive style to put him in there a while. And the explosion off the 5K. Oh my god. You're almost dead. Check the red.
Oh, and looking for the dash cancels too. A couple great decisions in a row, specifically dropping the Rekka combo there with the dash cancel just to try and look for the reset. That's like the most aggressive way you can end the round there. Because if you're not sure if Motorbato is going to kill through the wall, you might as well just reset in the corner. Such a good call there. That is like peak doing the math on the fly when it comes to aggression, right?
Yes, that's one of those you can only do, I feel like, the first match, right? You do that, they got that in their memory, but then you can kind of rotate your options because now you can RPS with this character. Well, they said you can. It's like rock, paper, scissors, they still have a cannon, but at least you have an option to fight back against the sword sense situation. So the corner play is a little bit less hard to deal with, but now that you can put more mental stack like that because of that opening, as you pointed out, going for these little resets may help out Bonj if they can continue to switch it up with their play, puts him in the corner with the Rekka situation. FD ankle will save you, dog. On that neutral jump though.
Yeah, through the sword that time. It doesn't go for the 2K. I think just information gathering on that mix up there. And a really good call, but there's the people's elbow. It's hard to jump against Kai. You know he's always going to rip it.
Ooh, we got a lot of bar to go far right RC. FD for some space up in this place. It gets up. Ah, man. I wouldn't like them to continue that pressure. And now I feel like they're back to square one when they get, and Bonj is getting it done. Dang, my man just ran up from downtown for the close slash.
Yeah, no, there's some characters that you can do close slash into heavy fireball, but this is not what. There's a couple of them off the top of my head are Ramlethal and Faust you cannot do, because Faust can wake up low profile, and Ramlethal will blow you up with best super.
More about those, a murder right there. Bonj looking to go up 2. Rekka gets the knockdown. And this again, we've seen the same situation where I would like to see some more DP, some more challenge off the 6P, anything from the Kai player. Mom is watching. You have to fight back. Mama didn't raise no son like that. Come on.
For the double jump, one on the chin again. Oh, there's the gold burst. We got meter to fight with though. RC dashes up. YRC is gonna answer. Nothing too much in advance from X-Man guy, and oh, another quick answer from Bonj. 2 games straight.
I'm not gonna lie, X-Man guy, you look a little human, not mutant out here, brother. I want you to turn up like volume. But, you know, I would like to see more of those risks and more of the aggression that you see typically from a lot of Kai players, where the DPs kind of threaten that situation. We did see a neutral jump out, but maybe go for a different neutral jump button instead of, you know, jump slash. Maybe jump H would work better if you're going to go for that option, because I feel like you get a lot more off that than jump slash, jump neutral slash. It just seems like you'd be at least able to get a little bit more. Then again, you could do neutral jump, jump slash, jump D now, and get out for dampener free. So even that option would be better. But you know, if you're doing these options in the corner, you have to rotate them to something that's going to give you better reward. And right now, the only person being rewarded is Bonj, as they are on game point.
Yeah, I definitely, especially to add on to that too, if you're going to be jumping forward, you either need to pick a higher reward button or a faster button, JP or JH if we're going to go jump forward there. The S is good, but if you're playing that mid-range, you might as well just swing for the fences for sure. SNPOW Womp coming through, appreciate you. 9 months for the homie with the Prime, coming through with the Virgil, we love to see it.
Oh, see that support that is not free, my friend. You have to pay for those. Red RC, corner, oh, not even corner carry. This is the graveyard. The super into the Gundam wing. Bonj.
This is potentially the final round here. Still having burst available too. X-Man tried to go for the jump in, catches a Rekka on the chin, but nice 2K. The challenges are happening in the right places. It's just the follow-up. It's so difficult to cash out on your reward against Ramlethal sometimes.
Dizzy 6P counter hit, nothing behind that. Do the Sun Dipper again. And now the shock stick situation. I like to see more of this and more of the fireballs in play to put that plus frame. All positivity, just defend. Red RC situation gets the extension. Oh my God. Are you sharking, bro? Is that what was happening? Just trying to put on a show? Maximum excitement?
Another backdash 5S connects again with the meter. Absolutely should be able to kill, but goes for the reset here. Bonj, one more touch. Anything will do it now.
Off the 5K explosion. That's the finish. Bonj.
Jobber. I was expecting to see Kai or Axel, but we're gonna get the Anji here versus Mango for Tango. Mango for Tango was a Leo player before, switched up to the Testament. I think this is definitely a good look on them.
That's strange to see someone go down the tier list to do it, but maybe they feel more comfortable with the character. Honestly, Testament, they're a fantastic character if you're good with zoning. I feel like inherent zoning is not something a lot of anime players, it's open to them, know how to do. But I'm gonna be real, that's like how you have to play the character. That's why a lot of people are not so good with the character, and that's not such a good burst. This is looking like the worst. The damage that is done from this character, Anji. Ooh.
Yeah, PrinceJobber is the type of player that loves to go for those big reads like that. PrinceJobber is known as he is like a burst grabber in Xrd. He is a big time like big read Raven player when it comes to the older Guilty Gears. Has a really complete skill set, and Anji I think fits the bill a lot for him with these big reads. But Mango for Tango still in this and doing really well in the matchup here.
No 2D after that 5K. Now it's my turn to play. PrinceJobber with the full conversion. FD off the backboard. Little stutter step right there. I like the air-to-air. That's good matchup knowledge. Don't let those fireballs come for free that put the plus frames on. Red RC trying to find an opening, anything. Again, plus frame situation, but Mango for Tango. He's blocking it out.
Backdash again. So many good callouts in a row from this situation. The dash cancel on the 5S, and now one more touch will do it. Waits out with the butterfly. PRC forward and blocks the YRC. Another big guess from PrinceJobber, and you love to see the family affair. Shouts to King Jobber in the chat supporting his son. I see you.
I like that. Having the homies come through and people that are just enjoying the Anji come through, because you don't typically see this character. Bro, I watched some recent content from a lot of content creators and stuff like that. Dabbling Anji. We talked about this last week on Anji. Maybe not the worst character anymore. Like maybe he's like above. I would say I think he's definitely above Axel, and like he's able to stay more solid. The fast RC stuff definitely helps out. So you know, maybe some of his access, his hard knockdowns kind of got nerfed, but he still has big boy damage to get that bar going and flowing. And the Fujin stuff feels like a real mix-up. Maybe not as strong as other things, but let's see if PrinceJobber can put it all together.
A lot of this is coming down to just good backdashes here from Kevin, Mr. PrinceJobber himself. And uses the JD to stop himself too! He's got a lot of tricks here.
Better watch his 6. Put him against the wall with the code. Jump C, of course. Finds it again for the win. And this is looking bad because honestly, a bar built up with this character, wow, just stops him from coming and closing the door in front of his face. Core to carry off the stain.
Oh, went for the 5D. I love that. Trying to go for the parry. Okay, he's trying to car parry. He's feeling himself right now.
Yeah. You don't let Mango for Tango get going to phone. This dog's been playing Marvel for too many years. Do not let a dog like this get going and flowing. Into the super. That's what I'm talking about.
Good amount of damage down, breaks through the wall, not quite enough to kill though. Max meter for PrinceJobber. You know he's gonna do something here. Wakes up with the parry into the backdash and finds a throw. One more touch again, and he goes for the overhead. What a call out. The setup there, all the pieces fall perfectly into place.
Who said Anji ain't got no mix? He just react like that. Who said you just react to Fujin like that, dog? It's super easy. You see one of the things. Oh, it's just easy. It's no real mix. 2D gets the code. Forcing out the burst from Mango though. And this is what I'm talking about. This character, once he gets enough mental stack like that in the match, it's fake on paper, but if you eat it up enough, it's hard to put this man down.
Okay, overhead connected. Was able to get it with the stain there. Meaty actually with the Gravedigger. I love that. Sets it up again, but the parry comes through. You cannot leave that active hitbox there, but a wake up super in response. Mango for Tango actually catches the backdash. The hell of back and forth between these two.
I love it, but I just feel like PrinceJobber just has so much in their tank in terms of the neutral. The narrative of the neutral is being ruled by that overhead right there in the throw though. PrinceJobber is just too solid. We see, as you have pointed out, the jump D, avoiding a lot of the zoning. We've seen the PRCs to fade away so they can keep playing. We've seen just these Fujin mixes that, again, like just block, bro. Just block, just react like that. It's not so easy when you know there's gonna be melted with 1 or 2 interactions.
Dude, shouts to Creed Beats in the chat, by the way. Another old school Xrd player here in Tampa, longtime training partner of PrinceJobber, says disrespectful as always. You know he's gonna go for it. That's just the Kevin way of life, bro. He likes to swing.
Yo, also I just want to give no shout outs to Chrono out here asking for pop buffs. Don't ever do that in my chat again, bro. Asking for a grappler buff. Are you insane? Get out of here. You want to play grappler, play God. Oh.
Spin was a little too far. Look for the overhead. Spins through again, but Mango is ready for these now. The twirl is not working out. And that, talking about Marvel, the triple overhead from Testament.
Christian the Cranium, bless the dome. Peace be with you and also with you through this wall. Give the bar back up. This is really good for Mango for Tango. This bar built up and he doesn't even need it to find the fish. That's a perfect KO. What a rebuttal though.
Yeah, dude, dash up into the low. I mean, you normally expect the overhead there, and that again is able to apply that stain.
From the bottom, the dog, and we see just this is what you have. This is how you have to play. Zoning, 6P, be aggressive with it. Don't let them come in. Long range gameplay, long distance relationship. All right, don't let them see who y'all really are. Captain.
It's a good angle though to be able to get over, trying to go for the butterfly, but it does not make it far enough. Looked for the dash up, but Mango goes for the super. I think it's gonna connect through the burst, but no, the burst pushes away.
It's good, but Prince can't take too much work. Dash up though. No go, bozo. Just close slash in the code. Don't tell me Prince gonna make it back in the break like that. Has bar, the red RC extension, and has more bar to be. He still got bar in the doggy bag.
Here's it forward. Oh my god, it finds the throw. PrinceJobber still in it. Mango, I want more games. I gotta keep the bias out of it. Mango for Tango, I would love to see you take this round. Give me more games.
Yo, keeps it meaty with the Gravedigger. Immediate tech. Look at this. This is again how Mango has to play. But Prince's, it's just one good set, one good hit, I should say, one good counter hit up close and personal, and then does the damage. The code once again. Situation. Oh, no mix though. No character ain't got no mix though. Just block. RC back throw.
Back into the blender, delays for the butterfly once again, dashes over Ko on the back hitbox! The back hitbox of Ko, but doesn't get the kill, but still finds the throw. We're talking about buffing grapplers. They already buffed Ko versus Millia. I'm gonna act like that didn't happen. We're just gonna move on. But no, Millia versus Zato is a weird one. Millia, I mean, the creed is the mix is strong, but being hard to catch is the most important thing for sure. And they have new tech for that. One thing we've been seeing from a ton of Millia players early on is look for this from everyone. Is low Capel has been destroying people in footsies in the last couple weeks since this patch.
Right now, it looks like the Zato player destroying the Millia player. Hearts getting broken right now in that lapel. Trying to do that a little bit too high up. 2D knockdown. Benny not taking none of the mix. Jump D, baby, my beloved. My beloved. And
that's
ooh,
all
the PRC extension.
That's no Eddie. That's no Eddie. That was an all no Eddie combo. He doesn't need him. He said, he's like playing. He's going back to Smash. He said, Nana died. All I need is Popo. One ice climber. It's fine. Oh my god, dude.
Nasty. I love the future right here for Vinny. And that's something you have to have. You actually have to be able to scrap like that with this character. Doesn't have the best roles in the business, but it's something you have to have because there'll be times when you don't have Eddie like this. You still shine. Look at that. Full conversion right here. Clap, dust, turn him to mush. It's over.
Always one of my favorite things to see is the Zato players. I see Zato players on Twitter versus in-game are so different because on Twitter, they're like, here is a 9-way, 7 50-50s in a row meter positive situation that if it hits, it 2 touches. And then in-game, they're like, hey, yo, hold this 5D again. Like, you don't even get to see. We're at the point where like the Zato players haven't even started to implement the dirtiest stuff that they show because we're still not blocking 5D. And I'm so
right.
It's so difficult, man. It's so hard.
It's even worse that like we see a lot, like if you watch like Jonathan today and stuff like that, how good they are with 5P, 2P defensively, and the fact you get so much warmth, the counter situation in a 2D or Red RC, like even before the patch, just means that if you know how to scrap, get it like that. Look at this, Hearts caught in the corner once again. 5P as a dash check situation, the leapfrog, the dust. Oh god, gets a gold burst though. Hearts make the most of this.
Yeah, really good situation for a gold burst for sure. YRC in response, very smart. A little bit of Vinny's continuing to use the unfly just to threaten situations. It's actually putting Hearts, making him hesitate, which is stealing a ton of turns, but that's a great YRC. That's answered with a better backdash.
Invite to hell, meaty with it, just to fit and go save you the situation. Oppose. Can't press that damn button. Close/2S. Oh my god, about to put this man to rest. 6H. Look at this. Even if Hearts is blocking, it's just wearing down. And you're lacking and slacking and bar and Vinny G going far. Because honestly, you're blocking it out. The tension was low. Hearts couldn't do much.
Came out. Invite hell. The drill comes through. 1-1 interaction. Puts to the corner already, and Hearts is headed through the wall here. Doesn't have the meter for the Pierce, but still a great situation here. 2S to make him jump backwards, and tries to go for the mix, but the shotgun 6P from Zato. He's so hard to jump at.
6P the game, dust, blocks that dust. Vinny going low, trying to get the command grab though. Okay, Heart, this is your time to play. Put the mix on him, like a bartender. Oh, but Vinny G staying really sober until I said that. Close/, gets the counter hit. Corner carry, this is getting scary. Overhead into the super.
He doesn't partake, Cola. He's not old enough. 100 meter. Backdashes and PRCs forward. I like the decision, being aggressive with the meter usage. And all of this comes from it. What a block!
RC. Oh, no 6P. And there we go, the 2D Hearts. This is the reverse. It's like, if I could put you in a blender, I can show you how it feels. And Hearts has to be able to get these knockdowns, these 2D mixes. Again, Zato don't have the health to play with, dog. You can't take too much more of this. And Vinny getting some of these defensive options blown up. You see right there the far slash blowing up the back that Vinny has been kind of relying upon.
Frog comes out. Frog continuing to just stifle the attempts at jumps here, just using it preemptively to not even let Hearts really get started on threatening Capel or the jump over. The positioning war is getting won so early by Vinny.
Forcing up the burst from Hearts. Try to say what the worst. So I say that distance where 6P would reach, but as you said, the Capel getting that low hit right there, lose this season. Red RC extension off the shockwave burst though from Vinny to get some distance with it. Trying to find the jump team, my beloved. Not anymore. Hearts breaking him down.
Oh my god, what a recognition of that disc. Was trying to go for the dash forward, but here Hearts found the hit. Potentially back in this same side is dealt with. Vinny, one more touch. Comes forward. Okay. A couple times in a row, and that mix-up is so nice specifically because Hearts just goes in close/, over and over again, doesn't go for anything tricky, and as soon as there's enough health left to where the TK Bad Moon is a threat, starts mixing in 2S. Just the threat of your life bar being low enough for TK Bad Moon to take the round is enough to make that low just unblockable, dude.
Right. that's a mental game. It's like, you know what could come, but they can get it done with anything else that they want to because you're so fixated on that option. And Hearts, again, going for these mixed situations, this character, Zato, not having a lot to deal with, and Vinny going really primitively with 6P and things like that, jump D, it's not working out. You're gonna have to react like that, and it might be hard because Hearts can mix up things, and again, make it hard for you to react, but here we go, Vinny! Puts him in the corner, and this is looking, yeah, now it's looking long. You don't find those hits to do it, into the super, Anamorphous, like a bite out of crime.
I mean, using the 5P to fix the combo there, just genius stuff from Vinny as we dash up here. Hearts has shown to be resilient in these tough situations here, but is going to have to show a little resilience next round. This is not the one. Still 1-1 though in game, so this is a huge swing game for momentum here. You cannot get behind.
Yeah, you definitely cannot get behind. You cannot be put up the corner once again. Ball situation, 6P. I like that preemptively. We haven't seen too much of that being represented, but Vinny bites back, gets a knockdown in the leapfrog. Oh, you can't even jump. Baits out the burst. Oh, yeah, you ain't getting that. You're going home broke.
Goldberg's only hitting Eddie 2 is not good here. Double overhead is dealt with, but Vinny's still not able to find the open up until the 5D. Telling you, man, it's the best mix. Why would you? Well, you don't need to add anything else to your game plan. You already got the best mix. 5D again.
Bro, and then the jump D for the finish? Nah, son. Jump D, okay. I knew what they meant when they said it was nerf, but nah, it's okay. You're good. You don't need anything else. So I don't need anything else. And right now, Vinny doesn't need much else in terms of changing their game plan, to be honest. Like, they're doing great in terms of offense, switching it up, and putting little gaps like that. We do see 6P cutting through some of the gaps, and Hearts is able to take advantage of that, but it's not enough to leave the corner and not get put down to the ground. And now we see Vinny on game point, and I see hey, listen, if he dies, he dies. That's how we do it out here, Valentine. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you coming through on a 23-month streak. Let's go.
Huge shouts to Rai, by the way. She is doing a ridiculous job when it comes to Baja Burst and doing all this stuff to revive Xer. It's close to my heart when it comes to that because obviously as a person who's big on reviving games like Marvel and stuff like that, seeing other people do that for their games is huge. So huge shouts to Rai Valentine. If you don't watch Baja Burst, you're fake. That's all I got. TK Bad Moon, Red RC, very nice stuff. Tried to bait the burst out there, but Vinny, good discipline.
5K interruption on the overhead and play, try to PRC and mix it up a little bit. We'll find the hit, the 2H. Oh my God, bro, I thought he was going to send him with the corner carry. Somehow Hearts had the hands up, walked like a pack of Lego, side switch on those, 2D knockdown again, put the mix on him. I'm staying in front.
That's tough. It's one of those ones. I mean, we talk about Zato bounce, Millia rounds. Sometimes you get knocked down, she gets a heavy disc, you're exposed. It's just not a lot to really do. Down the knockdown. Got the double overhead. Vinny spends the burst, and a great burst specifically because of positioning now with the corner. As soon as Eddie's back, he's in such a good spot.
Yeah, there it is. Now Leapfrog being able to apply the denies on the aerial approach, fakes out the burst. This is the worst again. The thirst is quenched right here from Vinny G with the dust 2H. Oh my God, into the super. And that's gonna be great because you get that bar back, go on the phone, off that tension. Bad situation here for Hearts.
Okay. Slash looking good, goes to the drill. Oh, we're gonna try and cash out here. YRC too far. I think the YRC is an okay decision, but unfortunately, the spacing has made this too difficult in the 5D. That meat tenderizer of a leg, bro.
Yo, Vinny G on set point with it again, just covering all the options, even against that YRC interruption. Even though Eddie's getting checked, he's willing to spend Eddie to get the hit, just to put him in the corner as much as possible, knowing that if he's got good sequences with his normals, he can get Eddie back like that. 6H floats away and play. You thought, stay sucker free. Eat the sleep frog. Double time. 2H into the super. Oh my God, he might be fine, and it might be a wrap like that. Yes, sir! Damn, Vinny! Was that necessary?
Bro, that hurts so much. It's so painful. Dude, that super, I feel like it does more damage. It's just not fair. How does he always do it, man? Vinny G.
All right, linked up in the chat like that. Let's get this next match. My bro, I can't even believe the fact that we have May on the screen. My God, but Lamayo. So I always say Lamayo every time I see the name, but Lamayo. Lamayo.
Able to get the burst, put himself out of there, trying to go for the 6H2S. Man, May, I think, is really, like, super. Her 2S is a huge problem, I'll just say, to keep it short. Man, this character is so good in footsies. When you're getting mauled here, it doesn't quite matter. Koda get the extra damage and barely doesn't kill, just a pixel left.
There's a character that can go toe-to-toe in terms of damage. It's definitely Anji, especially when he's got that bar. We've already seen the wall break down, building back the bar up, and now can threaten so many things. Nice RC extension to mix with it, or just the air-to-air right there while you're jumping. I got the cone on the deck, though.
It's too difficult. If you give Anji too much, oh my god, what a spin round start. Takes all the meter too, was FDing everything, but continues to find these hits.
For the coast spin, wall break situation, good again for Mail to get that bar back. We know how much Anji needs that, the slide. And if you do it on hit, or if you do it actually on block, it's negative. So it's risky this season. RC after this, the dust, oh my god. Not blocking.
Yeah, what a follow-up there. 5S into Ko. I mean, a couple of the situations that got set up there are so difficult specifically because if Anji has time to throw Butterfly without being harassed, then the Ko follow-up is just like an inevitability. So Mei needs to be positioning in a way where they're close enough to be able to tap the dash macro and 3K on reaction to an attempt at a Butterfly. You can't, the Butterfly can never be free or this match is going to be a nightmare for you. Especially as a character like Mei who thrives jumping versus Anji who is an anti-air missile turret with Ko. So like...
You actually have to play this neutral a lot more calmer. You already saw the gorilla spin, stopping all these situations, and you have to like go for the dash up throw. Eventually, these buttons are not working out. Again, another round start gorilla spin trying to get in off the low, the counter hit, call up again with the butterfly effect, bad situation, and the overhead.
Counter hit, actually going to get the full combo there, jumps over, oh, and finds the throw. Here we go, big opportunity. And there we go, overhead kiss, great way to get that first hit in the corner. Look at the damage here. Doesn't go for the super though, so it's gonna have a BRC forward if they want. And instead it's 5K and loses out there. That's a tough one.
A Dolphin still in the lead. Still with the red RC and the bar that can spin it for the super to make him fall if need be. One touch, and now Mayo's on the back foot. Hold on. Could they be fine? Gotta worry about the wake up super at any point. Or the YRC. My turn, please.
Oh, okay, one more touch. Throw will do it, but 5D is just as good, and there's the Fujin. Oh my god.
They said just react. They said that move is not that good, but you look at like top level Anji players, they're still content to throw it out in some of their streams. Like it's still a good option. Look at that off the low, no bar. Just that could have been a full punish right there. We know that May can double the damage, but it's all Mayo, all damn days.
Okay, through the wall with the charge. 5D still has burst available, but May has it as well, so we need to be careful about how we structure this next touch if we do find it. He's out, jumping in, very nice. Doesn't have an opportunity to spend the meter, but this time it's going to be the RC. And a YRC in response here at Lamayo. Honestly, 50 meter for 50 meter with this much of a lead, huge win.
Lamayo trying to get in with the overhead again. Baits out the burst. This is again the worst. Does it finish the job? Don't get hit. Don't let this character come back like that. Make it that we talk about the damage. But Mayo has so many opportunities. And off the low, though. Mayo.
Dude, another great backdash, and that's it, just from that range. The backdash is so low risk. I love the low risk setup at the end of that game.
Mayo doing a fantastic job of also just staying away with the pain points and also presenting a lot of the defensive options that just are hard for May to get through. We did see more of the grips to do, a lot more of the command grabs, a lot more of just, I'd like to see more of those just overall. We started seeing more of those options against the gorilla spin situation that, stops our normals. But then again, you see Mayo using that bar usage fantastically, and then when the May player is tested on their defense, they get opened up. They got to be able to rotate these options a little bit better to stay in the bracket, bro. I don't know. Mayo looking very strong.
Absolutely. I mean, look at the pet stock. It's strong is an understatement.
Hit FGC, let's go. Wish I could be like that. We try to get there.
We're working on it. Come on. It's about the journey, Cola. I'm here too.
That's right.
Found the throw, OTG, Fuji found the hit again, and we're gonna go for the burst. Okay, and a nice spin. It's like 1,000 for 1,000 on these spins.
The timing's so good. There we go. Back in the corner you go. The trade combo. Oh, didn't get the full conversion. No punish right there. Wasn't a win. I feel like 2H would have reached in that area. Open up a close slash. Fujin off the low, red RC. Oh, Cole. Get the wall splat like that, baby. Get the wall splat.
Just barely doesn't, but that's okay. Maybe a better situation because neutral doesn't have to reset and finds the low.
This is looking as free as it used to, but you gotta be able to stop that gorilla spin situation. Wait and bait a little bit. Damn near every round start has been the spin to win, and right now it's a bad situation. Red RC extension plus frames. Haven't seen that too much. We see a lot of people neutral jump it, but the Fujin be in.
Okay, found the overhead again. Not quite enough. Still a good situation though. Positive bonus coming. Are we gonna spin? Holds on this time, and both players off of the delay. The burst comes out. One more touch.
Jump back, gets a counter hit, and the bar built up for some extensions, but it's the end of 2P right underneath the seal. What a steal!
Yeah, speaking of eating, did incredibly well in the coming months, and continue to do well here. But facing off against Chipp, Chipp is kind of a tough matchup here for this character potentially. If you're going to try and play that hard zoning style, Chipp feels impossible to keep away.
Oh yeah, he's looking for that one with punishment play, and then he gets his win. You don't have the faster reversal, especially on the super situation. You cannot backdash. 6K in play. Alpha Blade, Sigma male grind set right here. What? What? What are you even looking for in that situation? Just super? You're just gonna raw super? But you know what? The patrons loved it. It hit, well seasoned, and for good reason. You got a match point. That's good.
That is man, Jodi Bleek. I respect it. Good lord. Say y'all better remember the name. Good lord. 50 meters still available. Gonna look for one more touch. The Alpha Blade comes out, but doesn't get the connection here. And yeah, burst. CrownThunder said, "You have 50 meter. I'm not going through the wall again. I saw what happened last time."
No. Let me just stay here in the neutral. Let's stay neutral with the neutral. Red RC extension 6P into the super. Oh my god, was that necessary? That was so sick. 6P full quarter sin into the super situation. You nasty. You so nasty. Is that how we play out here? And Tampa never sleeps. We get nasty like that.
Hey, listen, man, that is a tough thing to deal with for sure. So Jodi Bleek. I mean, it's looking bleak, but I don't know if it's for Jodi right now. That's a that's a tough one.
Yo, it's looking peak. Oh, Jodi, you different. Yo, you definitely different. I think this was Marvelo that recently had a tweet chain of like how your matchups go. And yeah. I remember them saying that this could be even, and maybe it can be if you can keep him out. But then again, if he gets in, it's looking mad difficult. It's a good backdash, but first in the corner.
Oh, overhead came through. Burst comes out late from Crown. Very good use of that. And use the teleport to reposition. So smart. A couple good usages of the and the fake teleport as well to buy some space. CrownThunder playing this matchup significantly better in the second game with the upward fireball read.
And the extension with the super situation, get that wall break, they get the bar back like that. That means more pressure. They can keep away to play. And they have Oki. They can keep it meaty. Yes, I like that. Keep safe and solid. Do not let them wake up BP or nothing. Now it's looks a little bit more free.
That dash. Upward fireball for the second time reading the jump. CrownThunder said the first game is data.
That's cool. Yeah. This is like, all right, you nice, but let me turn up my volume a little bit. Oh, the bite from the sky, damage applied, the stain. You can't get that out with some bounty.
Okay, and jump. Every single hit turns into a big reward when stain is applied. One of the greatest strengths of Testament here, as this match got away in a hurry. Jodi Bleek looking different this game, but not in the better way here. CrownThunder, a couple incredible answers.
Yo, CrownThunder coming back from the brink. I like these defensive options. See the backdash and the fireball. And some of this is not like, you know, oh, are you there the DP or whatever? Like this, they don't have a DP. It's not just 6P. It's like, let me have this right space and place it where I put this fireball to anti-air you and make you through. And this is the reverse of things that you see in the matchup. This is why it looks even, because if you're really good and on point with your zoning play, it's hard for them to get in any point of the day. Like you can't just whiff punch and stuff like that with the fireballs and mixes and things like that. But 2D round start with a Jodi. Trying to get some hits going and flowing.
Here, fireball came out great. Teleport again, just a reposition here and a backdash after the clone as well. CrownThunder doing a great job of being evasive. Testament is not a fast character, it's making them look quick.
Yeah, that's kind of I feel like when you get really good with a character, that's how it looks. Like characters that are typically slower or maybe not as slow, they look fast because they're just so consistent with their movement options and what they want to do when they position themselves on the screen. In the dust, the red RC extension might be the win. Stain explosion. Oh my God. Graveson. That's the end. The overhead.
God. Summon Barney with the small version. 5K, very nice. Teleports in. Doesn't get the answer there. Jodi Bleek losing out in footsies consistently here, has got to find a way to get these mixes on. The most successful we saw Jodi Bleek was when we were just going for the Alpha Blade mix. Gotta get that vortex rolling.
Okay, the throw low down to the ground you go. This is where this character lacks and slacks. Gets a wall break. No, we're going for the slump. Down to the ground you go. FD8 will save you. Side switch with it. Oh my God, Jodi, pressing every damn button to get in. Red RC needs to find the finish, so do not let Crown get comfortable.
Okay, bird, very nice. Do not let that stain get applied. Why? No! Just had an opportunity to get away from it, but cannot. The Succubus is gonna go for a mix this time, but a good jump back and a burst. Jodi Bleek still in it.
You see the block overhead, that one not so much. Hidden Leaf Village Explosion, more touch for the win. Alpha Blade situation to get it, Vinny. And they're right there with the jump D to make them fall. I feel like Jodi had that in the bag. They had it in their hands. 2 overzealous with the slump. And listen, CrownThunder woke up, got sober with it, and stayed solid. Brought back from the brink.
Yeah, very, very well played for sure. I mean, not really much to adjust here on CrownThunder's side. Jodi just has to find these touches. We said it before. Jodi's greatest success was finding hits that turned into like knockdowns and just scrambling. Like Jodi's scramble was world class in the first game, but we've got to find more situations to be able to scramble up CrownThunder. He's looking a hard egg to crack for sure at this point.
They throw the fireball and got stayed for it. So Jodi, not caring about that, not aware. Goes with the dash up throw, reset situation with the Gamma Blade for the plus frame, off the backboard, 2H, Alpha Blade, gets the mix with it, the burst though puts Jodi in the corner, and I like this from CrownThunder. Fantastic decision.
Let's go though, found the Alpha Blade, and here we go. Like I said, the scrambles is where Jodi thrives here. RC comes out, and this whole round, all of that momentum came off of one Alpha Blade connection. Alpha Blade just mix up, like close/delay Alpha Blade. That's all it's gonna take for Jodi here. Just find these scrambles, and they are absolutely in this. Testament's not a character that can fight that pace.
Not if you don't keep it open. Look at this. I like these command grabs on the dash up. 6K. Oh, the 5K back at him though. The burst and play, Red RC with the shockwave extension. Wall carry. This is getting scary. You better be wary. About to be a wrap again. Burst though from Crown. Is this going to be the worst? They had to do it to stay solid and keep themselves on that set point situation, but it may not happen. Jodi is wearing them down 6P defensively.
Stop the overhead. Try to go for the shuriken. He might be dead actually, depending on how this goes. Chipp, not a lot of life to show for this. No, is definitely going to live, but still a terrible situation coming up. Jodi has meter, though. We saw one for all super once.
Yeah, backs away to stay in play. You didn't want to have to wake up no super anything like that. Deal with the wake up DP in the air fireball. The trade in favor of Jodi with more health. They stay solid and now is on game point. Again, as you point out, the scrabble situations is something that CrownThunder would like to say, I'd rather order easy for this, because honestly, it is looking real breezy for Jodi, because all they gotta do is make this character uncomfortable. To angle the fireballs at the right way to play, to take trades, stuff like that, all that is in Jodi's favor, and this is where they live.
Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. Jodi just has to continue to scramble here. You've got to. It can't be neat and tidy. That's where Testament fights. Here we go, looking for the 6P very early on. Dashes up, found the knockdown here, and it is party time. Burst comes out. Next touch is potentially the round for Crown, even if it doesn't kill. Just being put in the blender can be too much.
Now, again, with the fireball situation, I like that immediate cross in. You get that same situation for the explosion and for the extra extensions right there. As you see up that explosion, well timed by CrownThunder. With a backdash.
Ooh, better PRC in response. Good call outs from both players here. Jodi with the delay just walks up and stares at him like an axe murderer. Oh my god.
Yo, you see him coming through the bushes, you better run. Probably get it done. 6H to seal it, Jodi. Again, as you put the scrambles are definitely in favor of Jodi. This is again looking bleak. About to be defeat right here for CrownThunder. I feel like CrownThunder is doing everything right until like they find 2 openings and it just steamrolls to their favor.
Just like that. Good block on the wall cling, but still finds the secondary counter hit. 50 meter, Alpha Blade comes through, and the command throw beats the backdash again.
Situation off the table. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get anything out of this. CrownThunder can't get hit, but that is it right there. If they were able to confirm the backboard, yes sir. 6H to seal it. That means final game, final round. That's how we going down. Never mind, Jodi, it's over. Understand all the nuances of the characters, even Geo, and then, you know, back to Leo. This character, honestly, they said it got nerfed, but he's still making tournament runs.
This is looking back to our homie from last week too, JDJones, aka Joe Jones, the boy, coming through once again. The homie JD, early on, is getting aggressive here and finds a close slash. So now a much better situation as we get that side swap rolling.
That was personal, especially what happened last bracket. That let me get these Leos, dog. Shots off the Glock, gets a wall break, the bar back in the tension, and I like that. Doesn't have to go for Oki every single time to shot with this character. You can just sit there, think about it, get the concentration going, flowing, stock up with the Glock, and let it rock. Again, into the super situation. JayRain getting rained on with the bullets.
So JDJones looking very strong on that one, and that was good composure too, because that was off of a round start 2K2D DP from Leo, just like stealing back the game early on. So being able to keep the composure and stay in that one as we use the clone to fight back once again. Good stuff from JD.
Uh-oh, corner carry once again with the shots of the Glock. Steady shot, makes the wall break again. Joe, oh my God, you gonna get press a button? No go, bozo. Eat all these shots. And it gave a little bit of the curse, just a little bit to put him through the worst. And bro, JayRain did not get the play. He got the play for like a little bit. Hands were on the. He might as well put his hands up like, all right, man, next game, next round, let's go.
Yeah, and like what? But that's one of those tough ones. What do you even do at that point? Losing those interactions, the damage per hit there was actually disgustingly high. JDJones, every single touch was like, one of them was off of a take aim, which is like his best starter. And then like the other two were like close slashes off of a missed DP. Just a couple like executional miscues from JayRain kind of took him out of that one. But looking cleaned up so far. Stay on him, do not let him escape. I love the overhead to get to backdash. And now with the burst gone, the next touch, JayRain can close this game.
Gotta keep solid, but here we go. Side switch with it. How does that work, Arxis? Oh no, off the backboard. Don't let, I feel like you do not let JayRain play like that. I get the proclivity to like get them off the backboard in recent situation. I'll go back to neutral. Never mind, he's fine. Look at that. With the corner carry, didn't get the shot off the Glock because unfortunately did not have the concentration or the curse. Oh my God, what is going on? What is going on? The OTG?
Yeah, went fast RC with the fireball and then answers with the DP as well. Tries to cover every single option there. And okay, footsies from JayRain, I like that.
Picks out 2D, yeah, backs that off, just to the whip punish.
The clone, but pokes from behind. JDJones doing an amazing job with 2S from behind the clone, looking so good here. You get almost a full reload off of that situation.
Concentration at the max like that, and this is real hard. This win condition looks difficult, but then again, it's Leo. The damage can be dumped out. Throw, back turn on you, off the 5K, red RC, about to be my victory. I feel like you need one more sequence. Yeah, didn't able to get the. Oh, didn't get the gold burst.
Hey, no, in the high low. Goes across. DP comes out, had RC, but couldn't RC for some reason. That's so tough. JayRain losing out on another difficult situation, but here we find the throw. Back turn is active, already to the wall. JDJones forced to burst very early again.
Yeah, but he has him in this corner now with a ground pound. Right through the wall, no super, maybe could BRC right after this, but then again, maybe one Oki for this exact reason. The round starts, or actually the wall starts, have been so in favor of JDJones, and you're back to neutral. You better finish the job. Finish the job. Super. Yes, sir. This one's for you, Morph. Blah!
See the emote coming through in the chat too. Love to see it. I see everybody up there with it. Oh, man. So, evening up a little bit here. JD continuing to play well, but that was just, honestly, it was all about JayRain. Once JayRain found the hit, because JayRain found a hit every single round that game. Once JayRain found the hit, sticky, so hard to get off, so hard to actually create any distance away from him. That's so important as Leo. The amount of damage you do per hit doesn't matter as much as continuing to just maul them. Every hit matters.
Absolutely, and I do feel like even though JayRain won that last match, should be looking for ideas to like close it out with like Oki situations, because JD has been so perfect about the wall break situations, like after wall break situations, like put that in your database. But JD doing fine all the damn time. Where's the throw, the fade away, jump H and play with the swap through. Oh my God, the mix to do it.
Okay, the guard point stance there, poked out of it, burst is very smart, and the 5D connects. But we just go for the headbutt into the reset.
Such a good buff, be able to get right through the corner, being able to make that a real mix. Oh, you thought you could grip, but didn't finish it. That could have been 5K, 6K, DP, but now you are dead. Hold the shots off that Glock. No, never mind. A little bit, he's still fine. And that actually blew up a lot of burst.
Oh no, you have to know. You have to know Leo's on his back. You know he's not actually on his back. He's just holding down harder. You know that flash kick is coming.
He's down bad for the down back, bro. He's down catastrophic. He will wake up with a DP to do it. And has a bar also to keep solid. Burst that distance high up for it, but able to stay solid as JDJones gets hit with the slash, the back throw. I like his defensive now in the offense. Yeah, you have to watch out for these slash situations. Back up with it. You don't have to play that close range right now.
Shimmied out of it there using the RC. Good use of 50 meter to utilize to kind of stop out on the situation from JayRain. JayRain's BRC is a really good call out there, but using your own RC in response can be so devastating here. But JayRain finds that first hit and is back in there again. Already found close with the back turn.
The thing about Leo, it's not about the damage that he puts out, but the continuous amount of bad situations consistently running for free with the side switch with it. Clone, jump B, red RC, Shockwave actually hits, and JayRain with the mix of the back turn. Oh, but the throw though, JD, can he find the finish and stay solid against JayRain and go up 2 games? Not with that DP.
The wrong DP though. Oh, and the fireball. Dude, JayRain, another good call out there, knowing that is just a good adaptation to tempo. JD had consistently been going clone, and then after the clone, if JayRain walked up to break the clone, JD was closing the gap and poking with 2S. Such a good adaptation, and just like, I guess, time of adaptation to know how quickly that was going to work out.
I also like the fact that JayRain's not taking certain tools off the table. You typically see a lot of the Leo players not run the fireball game, but close range, it's a little bit better. It's, you know, still there. It's going to be difficult to you're going to pull that sucker out, but having those options to be able to rotate them, it's kind of a strong player. Right now, he is strongly on game point. They're about to take down the second placer of last week.
Okay. Out, 2D didn't work out. Like the idea, dude, the Hezzies. JayRain is waiting at the perfect distance so often, but there's another throw. JD is not allowing these cross-ups to rock.
Back throw, here we go. JD, also gets a counter hit in the super and a Glock in Marori to get the wall break in the bar back like that. And this again is dangerous. Doesn't have to go for open. This character can switch it up, yeah, with the curse. And now it's a one touch. Oh, why did you roll in front of his face? No butter. And now JayRain with the smooth movement. Never mind, go with the throw.
Yeah, good call on the throw too, being able to potentially beat out the DP if it was to come. Okay, 2D, JDJones wins the day. Very rare to see a character beat out Leo in one of those odd clash situations. And that back turn shot again. Why can't he shoot? The gun's facing forward. Why is he shooting the guy behind him?
Dog, he's got a game genie. You can't tell me he ain't got a game genie, dog. That sucker is easy aim right there. You can see through the walls. But now, against the wall right here, JDJones gotta make the most of it with a 5K reversal in play. The clone not stopping him, not stopping him from coming in 2D situation with the gun pistol whip to do it. Whew.
And working out once again, every single time there has been a clash, they've both gone into 2D afterwards, and Happy Chaos has won the situation every single time. As JayRain, we need to start scouting, potentially just going 2K twice. So like double tap 2K and then go for the 2D potentially to try and get another 2K off of the clash situation. It's clear the 2D is not working, so we need to start dialing in something else because that situation is coming up early and often.
Right. There we go. Off the 5K, do something faster with the 2D. Obviously, this character not so good this season for the reason, way more negative and more whip punishable. So you have to sprinkle out liberally when you have the hits to do it, but not outside in the shots. The Glock. Oh, my man's fine. The burster is quenched again. JDJones. My God. Call JDJones 1-800 damage to get it done.
All right. 50 meter, still looking good for JayRain here. It's gonna block out this situation. I was not gonna be able to deal with it. The RC doesn't come out. JDJones holds onto his meter. What are you gonna spend it on? Oh, that's what, I like that.
Okay. So find a shine, clone, but now caught in the corner. Leapfrog, we out of there. Actually, the Luigi, the double jump. In the gun, tons of fun. Once again, the shot for the win. JDJones, making it real difficult for JayRain to come through. They gotta be able to switch how they approach with that momentum. Dash block as soon as they got the Glock, dog. As soon as you see that the shots rock, you have to be able to dash block.
Oh my God, what a tech, but there we go. JayRain found the combo, went for the cross up here, and another throw, sending it back to mid-screen. This is dangerous for JD. And he's gone down to the final round here. JayRain making a great call to go for the throw, and specifically spending the throw on a back throw to make sure it's back to mid-screen. Leo eats in the mid-screen, making sure that the wall break doesn't come out so you can continue to punish JDJones off of a throw.
Fantastic DP right there, but still, brought it back like that on the wake of JD, putting the curse on him once again. Bad situation, steady shots, thinks about it, let him slump down. You don't need a wall break, because this might be the end if Jay don't play in the perfect way. And the sun is shining on JD once again. Look, it's fully stocked, the burst, but still at that long range. How you gonna game? How you gonna come through for the win? How you gonna do this, JayRain?
Oh, try to go for the shimmy. Has big ideas. Gold burst, win condition. Oh, dude, acquired so much meter. And that's something we joked about a bunch in the previous patch, but it's still true here. Happy Chaos, a gold burst.
You're wasting your time doing it.
Well, let's get into the match. Come on, bro. Water1 versus Remi Celeste. Been a while since we've seen Remi coming through, man.
Been seeing him in a few tournaments here and there. I recently saw two of them being like, all right, what are the tournaments of this day? I was like, dang, you played in tournaments? You telling me you got second at CEO? You were just, you know, having fun and ranked and things like that. Maybe playing some tournaments here and there, but nothing like super, super big. You got second at CEO last year, and you're like, now, like, oh, I should probably grind. That means you could be even stronger. Let me find out you like an Ultra Instinct already. That's your base level.
So it's just my stream overlay. We don't. It's a watermark. Hold that.
It's a watermark. It's a watermark.
Oh my god. Okay, gonna go for the sword here. Not gonna get the whiff punish, but still a bad situation here for Remi. But manages to jump over, making it look effortless to actually navigate across that eddy.
The overhead, yeah, you can definitely see the matchup knowledge with the super. Do they gonna catch the D? Yes, sir. Dunk him.
Remi is a player that we have known to do like relatively unconventional things in situations, right? I mean, the legendary fully charged 5D against Kizzy, right? Round start. Just
Yes, sir.
Remi will take liberties if you give them to him, so you got to be really, really careful about this one. Water continuing to get pressured in the corner here, and Remi is picking all the right spots.
Yep, killing Eddie too, staying steady. Water looking a little dry in terms of, you know, letting things fly. Does get the 2D, the side switch, Eddie sandwich to maximize the damage, and the corner carry leapfrog to follow up. But again, you see Remi with the 2K in play to leave the Eddie off the table for a little bit longer.
Okay. Max meter here for Remi. Gonna hold on to it, try to go for breaking the wall to avoid the YRC. It comes out this time. 2H, no conversion. But that should be enough, especially with the burst coming out. That's an easy kill for Remi. Water, it's really hard to fault Water for wanting to go for the burst there, because it's just damned if you do, damned if you don't. But man, Remi, just the PRC was perfect timing there just to scout out what was going on.
Someone said, was that Stealthy? It was actually both. Remi did it also at CEO 2021. I know, so I commentated in that top 8. I remember seeing that and being like, what are you on that you play like this? Like, but it was a good idea. It was a read on the dash up block, and that was fantastic for Remi, using that matchup knowledge, or just knowledge of like how the player might play some of these round start situations, meaning they're so aware of damn near every point of the round going down. And we just saw right here, beating out the burst, having the RC to stay solid, and also with that whip punch with the super. They're just prepared.
Yeah, 5S from that distance looking really good too. Nice block. 2S connects and invite hell, but can't get access to Eddie after that. Remi continuing to just dominate these odd ranges here and trading with Eddie at every single stage of this. That's so difficult. Water having to fight 90% of this game without his boy.
It's okay to a man, Zato-1, and finishing with the Axel Bomber, bro. Was that the work of an enemy stand? Because every hit land for Remi out here. Jump slash, my beloved, doing the most. The counter hit. Water not able to get going and flowing. Yo, nothing meant by that, I guess, but Water, while you put the rest, my guy is not being able to play at all.
There we go. Invite hell. Try to go for the Pierce. Pierce is not the answer there. Remi has 2H dialed up.
Look at that. Oh, she stopped anything, but Remi absolutely fine. Rinse and explosion. 5P, and just these checks right here are making Water so pensive. Like, bro, even if I'm not getting hit with the 5P, I'm afraid. Look at back against the wall. He's fearful. He afraid.
Ooh, 6P PRC backdashes afterwards, but Remi is able to cancel out of his sooner. Since Remi's RC was second, Remi actually was close enough on his to inflict the slow debuff from the RC, while Water was not. So Water's backdash there, while it is a good call, didn't factor in the fact that Remi was close enough to slow him, and that is why that 2H connects there. That is disgusting disgustingly unlucky for Water there, and just a slight miscalculation that ends a round.
Yeah, and that means Water might be going down. And honestly, I feel like if Water had fought any other Axel player, they might have been solid. I don't mind their game plan. It's just that Remi has been looking out for every option, preventative measures. We see the RC play, the immediate burst right here, same with the worst. They know they can win the neutral and just take away Anji so many times off against Water if it's not the long range plays, even the 2K. But here we go. Jump D, corner carry. This is how you need to play Water. Get into him. Don't beat him up in the corner.
Mantho looking good here. 2K found the drills. Shift back on. I like the 6P in the actual mix there, but couldn't quite find anything else. Remi gets out of it and finds a tech. If Remi gets some real estate back, yeah, this is a winnable situation all of a sudden. The life deficit is very bad, though. Water just a couple swings away. Very close on this one.
Counter hit and play. Explosion with the Rinsen situation. And yo, look at Remi just fading away from the opposed. FD also with the break. Water though, he's elite 2D, just needs one more good conversion, one more good hit to do it. Thus, how good's your defense, Remi? How good's your D? Jump slash, he's out of there.
The defense is kind of ridiculous here. Goes for the Pierce after the opposed. Gonna look for the chip here, but continues to FD Remi. Couple touches away. Careful for the command though. We haven't seen it yet from Remi.
We get Water trying to wait and build up that bar. Oh God, A is off the table. Man's is steady. Remi ready. My guy with the counter hit in the last hit to do it. How is he so good at defense and rounding it back from the brink? Send it back to neutral, and that might be defeat for Water. This is set point here for Remi.
Okay. Situation there. That air snail. That's my beloved continuing to do really, really good work here. 5P, micro dash is looking good from Water, but it's spent so much life just closing the gap.
Yo, that dash up. If that would have worked, I would have been done, dog. I would have got the noise complaint, but still, Remi just needs one good Toketo Mare combo for the finish. One more touch of Rinsen. It's about to be the end. Water looking dry. They about to fly again. The jumping situation, Remi, 3-0. You will not win a single match. You will just hit defeat. You will rank down whatever game you play. So run them codes. There's 470 of you. Let's go.
Let's see as the match starts here. Stealthy versus Marvelo. I mean, Chipp versus Axel, you already know. If Chipp gets there, it's over. It can be difficult sometimes to close the gap, but overall, the Chipp just does so well in this matchup.
Oh yeah. And even like in the beginning season, like the early season, people are like, I'm having issues with Axel. And they're like, yo, play Chipp with it. And this is how things happen in Chipp's favor. Now you go Saber. That bar back, that fast RC with Marvelo loves in this pass. Look at that extension. Don't press a damn button. Don't press a damn button. Look at the bar. He had 3 bars.
Dude, I mean, that is one of the situations where he does that same block string, and in that block string, he gets one high-low, and the rest of it is just a tight, gapless block string. So, like, he just, you have to block one mix every 2 seconds for, like, 8 seconds. It's just so unfair to deal with. Marvelo, he's a bad man. Already has Stealthy into the corner once again, and has that 50 meters, so win condition potentially confirmed here.
Could happen. Stealthy with the fade away, didn't get much off that play, unfortunately. Caught up in the corner. We talked about Axel's bad defense. Not much you could do. 5P. Okay, 5K. Gets in play. Gets a counter hit. No command grab, no grip to do it. Marvelo just in that mid-range to just threaten Stealthy. And pressing a damn button. Yo, he tried to dash back and try to 5P him, but didn't get out. Stealthy out there for free.
Okay. Again. Okay, far slash actually makes him spend the burst here. So Marvelo away, but once that gap is closed, like we said, Marvelo a little bit of a hesitation, but the hesitation doesn't matter too much. The burst is out and Stealthy is on his last leg now.
Trying that jump slash, anything. Yo, Marvelo finds the gap. He's in there, red RC extension, just defend to keep him close, but Stealthy lands the hit and the Axel bomber to do it. Yo, that was, what a swing of a match back and forth. Anyone could have melted at any point.
Absolutely, and oh my god, speaking of melting, look at the Chipp is normally Axel rather is normally a really low damage per hit character depending on the touch. Just on average, man, if he gets you with the right starters, like a 2D, a 2H, potentially depending on where it's from, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it'll be real nasty. But with the bar, buzz extensions we see with the quick into air. Oh, with the red RC here from Marvelo. Again, it's so hard to feel bad for Chipp players when they're doing stuff like this. Look at it. Can't even find me. Houdini, you can't even see me.
Okay, positive bonus now. up to H. Oh my god, Renson is a hell of a call out from that situation. And the second time, Marvelo just doesn't believe that Stealthy's gonna go snail there. If he has 50 meter, he's gonna spend it.
It's been to win 6K situation, of course, the opener and the closer with the Red RC extension. Marvelo making it very hard for Stealthy to even implement even the idea of most of these defensive options. We saw the 5K in the 2K 2D come into play a little bit, but it didn't get that much off the deck. And again, we talk about damage. The reverse situations, the reversal innate situations are not so good for Axel in terms of like, you know, like if Nago hits you with a 6P or a reversal 5P, 6P, it's some damage. If it's Axel without bar, not so much. As you said, you have the right starter, and those typically aren't.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really difficult, and one of the situations I feel like that keeps coming up it's very strange is that Marvelo keeps not believing that Stealthy is gonna end block strings with Snail when he has 50 meter. It is like very consistently hitting him. He needs to be a little more respectful of the block strings. When there's not meter, Marvelo can spit on all these block strings. But when it comes to metered Axel, he can end with Snail whenever he wants. You have to respect it a little bit, or you're gonna get those huge chunks of damage or lose your burst every time on those situations.
Exactly. We'd like to save that to go far a little bit later on in the match, but man, that risky is Soldier Boy Crane. But here we go. Counter hit on the other side. Damage applied with a throw. Dash up, trying to get the Alpha Blade meaty with it. Stealthy able to find a burst bait in between the combo. Alpha Blade, oh my god, no! Axel Bomber.
Not the bombers, dude. Good amount of damage to take out the kill. Marvelo, that is how quick these rounds can get out of hand. And unfortunately, the spacing was a little odd. Jumping over the helicopter is the right call, but was just a little too close to actually be able to get out of it. And now, found his throw and potentially has this turned on its head here. Stealthy might need to burst here soon.
Bro, he needs a block blow. Man's been hit 2K2D damn near 3 times. But now caught in the corner, overhead, Red RC, wall splat like that, give me my bar and my victory. As we said, the win condition coming through. You might be through.
Yeah, if we can get a block string with positive bonus rocking, but Stealthy finds a command throw. Just gonna go for the 2H OTG, wants to save the meter. I love that as an Axel. You want to save the meter to correct an error or potentially go for a mix-up here.
Let's see. Wait for the cap like that, waiting for a burst, fades away to stay in play with the PRC. One more touch on either side. Can Marvelo play this perfectly? Get that last hit on Marvelo, or on Stealthy. Either person can get clipped and killed.
Oh, doesn't go for the jump forward. Was expecting it to be a little too late there. PRC, good 6P, rare Axel 6P.
You'll ever see that usually with the FD to save himself in the air. Trying to come in. The trade situation in favor of Marvelo. In favor of Chipp. When do you see a trade situation in favor of Chipp? Come on.
Yeah, since when? Marvelo found the knockdown here. Stealthy is in deep waters now, is continuing to just kind of get mauled here as the 2P comes out. He finds the counter hit, and Marvelo not slowing down for a second here. The burst comes out, but he was just so damn ready for it.
Staying steady, not get that bar back. The positive tension built up, but doesn't need to overextend to get them. When he knows he needs to find like one good gap like that, jump through and smoke this cat as the bar is built up. And here we go. The same sequences that we see before. Red RC for the extension. As you said before, putting on enough with the gaps or enough of the block stream. Not that time. Never mind, stuff is fine.
Yes. 2D, delayed, snail, same situation. You know he's going to spend it.
You done told him. I don't understand why he don't listen.
Oh, PRC makes this really difficult, but Stealthy blocks everything. Oh my god.
Okay. This is anybody's game. Yo, my man's actually he's actually for the Ninja Stars. I cannot believe that's so risky because that could be an anti right there, but the air there right there from Stealthy. Oh my god, what is this match, bro?
That felt like it was a game 10 of this set. That was game 2. Oh my god. Axel just slows it down so much, but honestly, in an exciting way. I think a lot of times there are zoners that put you in situations that are like unfun to spectate or to play in. I feel like, I don't know, maybe a hot take. I feel like the way that Axel kind of slows things down is actually very interesting to watch because there is a ton of counterplay to it. So watching people play like the mental chess, just trying to jump the pieces, man. It's so fun to get to watch here as Marvelo continues to try and close this gap here, but that 5S, newly buffed, one of the better buttons to see at that mid-range.
Yup. One of the better things is also about Axel is the fact that he's got to play all damn ranges. And when this character dropped, or when the game dropped, everyone wanted to play long range with it, but you have to dash it to get your win. You have to play mid-range, close range, they're different games. And working around that as Marvelo, as he gets the side switch. No 2D though from Marvelo, that could have been a knockdown. But now you look like a clown because you're in full screen against someone like Stealthy, who was okay to play like this.
Like that 5K went for the delay. Trying to go for the whiff punish there. Both of them playing switches out pretty nicely here. And Stealthy delayed air snail for the second time, finding its mark. Almost at 50 meter too. Really, really good situation. And does get the kill off of that.
You know what I really like from Stealthy in that situation? Did not go for an anti right there. Wait for him to come down on the ground. Be safe and solid with it because he would have whipped. That would have been a counter hit. Sometimes patient play works out. You believe in innate defense into offense, and now he's going to offensive with this damage and the side switch. Hold this throw, bro.
He threw the DP too. There was a reversal coming out there from Marvelo. Look at the rush down here. You guys thought Axel was just a zoner? The perfect on pure rush down there. Finds one touch and just never lets up. That is the kind of switch up you have to play.
I really like this. Again, the pace that Stealthy plays at, and Axel players have to. If you're still playing this character, you have to take risks to go in and get your win. You have to be able to be aggressive with it. It's not about the zoning. Especially like someone like Marvelo who will find gaps and just smoke you like that. So Stealthy is now being the aggressor, is now the one on game point.
Okay. Oh, 2K stagger is working out nicely. Marvelo, instead of pushing back to the footsies now, is trying to go a little bit more into this little staggered pressure game, close range. See, that's the perfect situation. Doesn't have meter that time. Go in on him. Marvelo is half the life bar gone now, specifically off of that one good call. When there's no meter available, rush him down.
Yes. And we now are seeing finally 2K2D gets the confirms the Red RC extension, gets the win. Marvelo back in the driver's seat, and honestly, I'm gonna be real. I feel like that match was won by 2K2D, knocked down over and over again. We didn't have that before. We didn't have those confirms for whatever reason. Now bringing it back like that, but there's a throw for Stealthy getting deep dish with the jump H.
Yeah, Stealthy reading his mind there, going for the same mix-up, back dashes, but the 2K2D, like you said, starting to find its mark a little more often, and now Stealthy, bursts off the table. Find yourself a better situation here, but there's that staggered again, the two lows. It's just unblockable.
It absolutely is. He's looking for that 2D situation with a knockdown for the finish. RC right down. What a punish. A burst up from Marvelo. Stay away from the worst. Call for the corner. Red RC to keep things safe and solid. Goes low once again. Not blocking the toes. I'm into those.
Okay, pull him in. Jumps over. 3! Okay, doesn't block that. I don't think anybody did. R5, 50 meter, goes for it. 2S jumps instead. He jumps. Oh, Stealthy, a heartbreaker. You have a button that reaches to the skybox directly above you, and he jumped for the throw. I think that the throw is ambitious, and if it works, you're a genius. But man, if you just press 2S, you knock him to the ground, and you have such a good spot.
Just maybe not, like, we've seen him not wanting to go for these anti-situations, these anti-buttons too often, just waiting for Marvelo to come down to the ground, go with like 2K2D or whatever, and not take the risk for it. That situation, as you pointed out, would have been better. Go for the anti right there, and now we're game point both players.
Gauging those things on the fly is so difficult here. We find ourselves, Brinson, full screen, backs off a little bit. See, maintaining space there. Doesn't want to be in a situation where you give Marvelo too much room to roam, because this is what can happen. You give him room to potentially rev up Alpha Blades, get a little bit closer, and think about his approach a little more. It can be too difficult to actually stop him here. So Stealthy continues to push forward a little bit at a time.
5P counter hit, good this season. Alpha Blade, X marks the spot. Hold this throw, bro. Get back in the corner though. 2D reset, 6K Red RC. Anything right here will get that wall break. But Stealthy fighting back to not let that happen, to stop him at this mid-range. Look, there's the answers that we were talking about right there. That's what we want to see from Stealthy.
Ooh, and for the command though, trying to show it again. Burst still available for Marvelo here. Expect him to use it if he gets hit here. I think he's going to try and be a hero on this one, but now one more touch. Alpha Blade back to the same side. Dude, he very rarely uses it, so when he does, the conversion rate is so high.
You know, being able to rotate your offensive options just like your defense is really good. That puts Marvelo on set point for how long. Stealthy trying to stay strong. Gets the wall break. I like that the Axel bar for maximum damage. You get the bar back for the tension and possibly the win to stop the screen. Freeze it for a bit, but don't get hit.
Ooh, what's the device there? Just going through the wall here with the clones. Maximum meter for Stealthy though. Really, really decent situation. Oh no, but Marvelo continues to find these hits. The super comes out. It's not gonna hit. It just hit high enough. I thought he was high enough, but it wasn't quite there. Final round.
Oh my god, I thought he was blocking. He's lacking and slacking out here. Looking like no longer like a pack of Legos with the blocks, looking like some Bionicles. Unfortunately, Stealthy now has incited the anger of Marvelo. There's the overhead, the burst though. Easily read right there. And now you see Marvelo getting in once again. Bad situation.
Oh, went for the wall stick for the mix up here. Sends it back mid-screen. Good call. Shatter would not kill there. She's got to find the hit. Empty hive. Ooh, okay, Stealthy's back in this though.
A young man be like air throwing like that. That's supposed to be an old man thing up in the Guilty Gear. PRC, Jump H actually gets the hit on the recovery. Empty fast fall to make it fall. Down to losers. Marvelo back from the
full winners top 8. One of them though, TYL, expect to see him aggressive, fast and furious early in the rounds. The TYL style that we talk about so often is that he loves to get the level 2 blood in a hurry and then just play that slow footsies game. But that can be difficult against a player like Miguel because locking yourself out of your special moves against someone this relentless can be a death sentence.
And you're absolutely right. Look at how Miguel took it back like that. Got the super, gets the Oki counter hit. That'll be it. Miguel, bro, the fact that you want to get in that blood meter at level 2 or 3 so you can have the quicker normal, especially this season, is kind of a good idea, but to keep pace, like not having like the auto zone with the clone, not having the DP, be able to threaten the big boy damage with the Fukios too, means that you're stagnant and you're neutral. Look at the backdash, you may not pass. Keep caught in this corner.
Breaks the wall with the pillar there, has 50 meter now. Hold on to it, it's just gonna chill. I definitely like the decision here. Take your spot. You know that TYL is willing to play this slow game for as long as it takes. On the overhead. Look at the wrist gauge!
That Jump H though, staying solid, but it's still cranked right now. PRC with the headbutt, ground. Oh no, this is looking bad. Again, the backdash, I was about to say, no more backdashes, dog. You gotta stay solid, you gotta fight. You fight to stay all right. Get out backdash from your problems. I get it. But that's good night for this round. I get it. You want to not get hit from this character, but that back turn slash has been doing the most.
Say just consistently. I mean, and that is one of the most difficult things to deal with, especially as Nagoriyuki. And I say specifically as a Potemkin player myself, dude, it's unbelievable at just sniping backdash. Having a character, it is almost it is almost a detriment to have as good of a backdash as you do in this matchup, knowing that Leo has such an autopilot tool to obliterate you for not thinking about doing it. Because if you're not putting every thought into these movements, he just destroys you on accident sometimes. That's just the strength of Leo. The character's so good.
That's like a good read on Miguel. What it does is the DP right to the clone. I like that, finding the cap like that. And again, the barb built up inside of the blood. Test your luck once again in that, just in that right range to be able to swing out the normals. But there's the 2D counter hit. Oh my God, the throw bait says you better wait. Don't grip me up. Don't touch my chain. You can't afford that.
Ooh, on the cross up, does it again. Oh my God, dude. You know when they patched that into the game, when they put that into the game, the reason was because Leo was having trouble opening people up. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
this guy,
look at that.
He needs help. I don't know if Leo is really. I don't know if the mix is there. I feel like we need another patch.
How can he get in? How can he get in? He's this poor guy just trying to play Guilty Gear. How can he get in? He gets him in the corner situation. There's no real mix. He needed it, baby. Am I talking? You know, like that's Daisuke's vision. This is Daisuke's vision. Even my dog agrees. Bro, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Nice tag whip for the DP, catches him low. Off the headbutt, back turn once again. TYLs. Okay, uses the YRCs. But you can't separate yourself far enough. He goes for the drop kick and he's back in there.
Yo, again, put in the wrist of 2D usually would get you caught, but right there will get you the win, the W. And that's the end. We only have one more game. Miguel with the quickness, expeditiously on the Grizzly, trying to send Test Your Luck down the loser side with the quickness. And again, it's like you trying to keep pace with this dude. but you have to have your special. I feel like you have to have your specials to be able to combat someone like Leo. We haven't even seen the fireballs. Like, I get it, you want to use a long range 5H to deal with the fireballs if they come into play, but that hasn't even been a thing. Miguel's like, I am the fireball. I'll dash at you full screen. I'll 2D you full screen, dog. I'll become the fireball.
He hit him with the Looney Tunes, bro. He just he turned the cannon towards him and got inside the cannon. Was like, I'm on my way. You're like, good God, bro. Oh my God. The multiverse is out today, baby. Lights the fuse. Said I'm on my way. Good God. Miguel is playing Fast and Furious, and honestly, the standout thing is that he's just correct so often, and it's not even like he's picking so many options in so many situations where like the risk reward is not even necessarily very skewed in his favor. Miguel will just go, you know, I think that X is going to work, and X is like the last option you could think of, and it just hits. It just Miguel just it feels like he's picking the exact right option every single turn. How can you be this consistent?
TestYourLuck, I feel like you gotta grab some of these pass-throughs, bro. You pass through the loser side, I'm about to say. Like, I've seen the pass-throughs happen too much of this play. You have to exemplify some sort of defense, but now the offense right here is Miguel. And the beast will feast when he gets him caught up in the corner. Into the super again.
Very nice stuff. Positive bonus is gonna get aggressive here. TYL had to block the headbutt here. The backdash too, but not being able to get too much done off of it. The RC forward, and Miguel's not scared. He down backs, but there we go. That's the damage that we're looking for.
Dash DP, get RC. Oh, that's my victory if I get that wall spread like that. No, I got the barnacle bar with our super. Miguel, bro, he got from behind, says not dominoes, hit him with a DP, now puts himself on set point. Oh my God.
Okay, 2D, nice call out. The headbutt and backdash is actually, backdashing into TYL can be scary, but it doesn't matter. Nice DP.
Back to the wall to make it fall. 5K in play. I've seen some of these quicker buttons too. You see a lot of the close slash. Oh man, now we're seeing 2D run for free at the red RC extension. Missed the bite.
Yeah, we're looking for the 5K too. Leo goes that gap, missile drop kick, dashes up. He's scouting so hard for the backdash here. TYL. Dude, Miguel in that last game, it felt like every single mix-up was him just being like, if you backdash, I will kill you. Like, like literally every single one, dude. JDJones. Let's go, JDJones. Coming up against Medic here. Another qualifier here. I believe this is another qualifier for top 12 winners, excuse me. So,
okay.
JDJones early on. Anti-air comes out quick. Medic pressed to the corner very well and spends the RC very early on. This is what you love to see from Ram.
Oh, the fadeaway. You think I was going to send that sword play? Get got. But the distance right here again. JDJones running in to put the fist on him. Backdash, I like that. The bait on the burst too as well. Avoid the plus situation and the burst, and not put into the worst with the roll. No butter though. It socks up with the super. Dust from Medic. Needs to finish it.
Oh my God, was trying to go for the double overhead a little too far though. Gonna get shot up for the trouble. The clone takes the, he said, Mr. President, get down. Takes the shot with the sword.
Only one sword on the deck. Red RC, the dust, the turn of the mush. Good stuff here from Medic to keep solid, because that could have been a big opener and closer from JD on any of the gat shots like that to get the wall splat. But now JD spending some of that health. Now start with the clone. Maybe it's a little bit more uncomfortable than usual.
Okay. Trying to chuck the curse. There we go. Is able to find it finally there. And oh yeah, finds that first hit. And rather than trying to extend the combo a little bit further, just opts a little bit of damage off for reloading more bullets. Managing your resources is so important as this character. And now with the super, it fully reloads the gun. So when we find this guaranteed curse here, it's gonna be looking amazing on resources. But instead, it's just gonna super focus.
Okay, I don't mind that in play. Like, honestly, get that super focus going and flowing. You know that you only need a few hits off the gat like that, but gets hit in the air, wasn't aware, no blocks up there. Bro, you're going through the wall. Actually, you're about to fall with the super, the Gundam wing.
Bonus situation, dashed up. Oh my God, I was trying to bait something there. Sword, no swords. Oh, it gets pushed away with the 6P. What a call out. JDJones, and still has the burst.
That's really good. We talked about how gold burst could be a big pain point right here. Not only that, to get away from bad situation with defense, but offense, But here we go, defensively employed. And now is employing a lot of the shots of the Glock. Only has got one in stock. Off the flip, wasn't able to get the counter hit, but we'll get the success of the PRC. About to get the victory. They can keep solid after the wall break. Never mind, they fine. Oh my God, we're at the damage that is done.
You always got to remember, listen, if you think it's close and it's Ram and she has both swords, it's not close.
It's not. It's not.
It's never close. I mean, the character, dude, the damage on the wall. We always talked about that from day one of this game. Is Ram is just the queen of the corner, but she is just becoming the queen of the whole damn court. Like, she is just so strong at every single stage of the game here. And if really, I feel like the win condition for Happy Chaos at this point is like you need Ram to throw a sword in a bad way so you can get your gun out. Once you actually take aim, you have a good shot. But actually getting to the point where you can take aim and start shooting can be really difficult against her. She's so fast.
You have to rely upon good neutral. I like the clone uses every so often, but again, this is a situation right here. Just do not let off the gas. Don't let them pass. Don't let them throw out one of these sword situations. Oh God, the burst, bro. Check the red.
Okay. Oh, and shoots the backdash. Backdashing against Happy Chaos so difficult, especially from that distance.
JDJones, I almost said JoJones.
Bro, it's ingrained in me now.
It is. Yo, it's a JoJo reference to me. I don't care. My man's got to stand. Look at that. How can you hit someone from that distance? It's definitely stand power right there.
Oh, you see now? Yeah, we're in a great situation here. Already threw a sword, and it just doesn't really have much to fight now. Locked out of basically one of your normals at that point against Happy Chaos.
RCs to stay away and play. I like that. Avoid that sword normal. You see Medic spin that to win, to try to get them in the corner situation. And again, as soon as they get that, they're willing to fight with the one sword. That's all they need, because they might be able to get it back like that, especially if they put enough pressure. Picks it up, and now again, sword situation, explosion, windshield wipers, not enough to kill.
Oh my God! He said, "I'm out of bullets, but I'm not out of options." Tried to swing on him, dude. What was that?
Here we go, though. The Desperado with the hollow, trying to let it unload and put Medic in the corner. I feel like these corner situations have been real bad. The defense has been open up. The RPS obviously not as good. And I like that. The 2S on the sword situation. We've seen Medic go for the high sword consistently, and JD had not been blocking since he's gotten hit. Now the clock will rock. Just let him the shots to drop. The roll. Off the low. The bait on the burst. Quench my thirst. JDJones.
That's my boy JoJo.
JoJo! It was me, JoJo!
Dude, 1-1. Oh my God. Hey, Kevin coming through, by the way. Kevin 2K, good to see you, homie, with the Prime 5 months in a row. Dude, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that comes through and hangs out for TNS. Whether you guys are here for any of the tournaments, I'll go over all the different tournaments that we have going on at TNS in between games here in just a minute. We appreciate you all just for hanging out, man.
Yeah, if you in the chat like that, it's good to see y'all chilling with all 500 plus. Y'all tweet all the people know what's going on. We're getting closer to the top 8 spot. So if you want to drop some love and match exclamation match in the chat like that, you can run that, and now we run back to the matches as Medic is running JDJones in the corner. Now we get some burst in that long relationship once again. The shots at the Glock, letting it rock, bro. If I'm Jones, yeah, I like that. Put the curse in the middle of that so you get the concentration going and flowing. And it's looking like season 1.
Yeah, full screen wire C2, having spent the meter in an unfortunate way, makes an uphill battle even steeper. And yeah, that should be the end there. Not even being able to access the burst at this point, but hold on. Hit, explosion actually connects.
Good time for Medic to actually be swinging, and then we swing Medic, or JD through the corner. And this was the problem right here. Medic was not looking at his own bar, wasn't looking at his own bar. That one decision. Lacked the concentration, was lacking and slacking, got for it.
Reckless connects too. It wasn't even a delay, it just hits. Pushed up, nothing afterwards. PRC forward. Continuing the pressure here, building the wrist gauge. Nice jump at that point, but couldn't quite actually get the full connection.
Yo, gets hit out of that, but has force a burst. Actually spent the clone, but that was an expensive spin of health in the end. We'll be able to get out. The roll, side switch. Yeah, put on the pressure. Pure amount of pressure right here. Thinks about it for a second with the super, the dust. Slump him. You're gonna go for the wall break. I guess you get the bar back and then some, but you better get it done.
Ooh, poked him out. Burst very high, still works out in the high sword. It feels like the high sword has been kind of a betrayal for Medic in a lot of situations, but this time it finally finds its mark. Beautiful stuff.
I would like to see JDJones go for more slump situations and put the pressure on, and I want to put the pressure on. Hey, yo. You know what? I love you too, Southpaw. Let's go.
That's my boy.
Shout out to you too.
Shouts to my homie. For anybody that does not know Southpaw Flash, Mr. Brandon Osfeld, the person that most commonly sitting to my left for TNS Marvel, always the homie. Good to see you, man. 21 months, bro. It's been a while. I love you, dude.
I love that Medic is taking advantage of JDJones. Also, the meter usage. Look at that. See, the meter is off. You see Medic advance expeditiously to get the Grizzly on, to maul them up. 6H in this pressure. Again, the fadeaway play with the explosion. Proxy, there ain't much you can do right here, but just block for damn dear life.
Ooh, wake up throw. That's a pretty decent way to fight for your life. 2K2E pulls the gun, like the close slash. But locking Medic in has been so difficult here at Mortal.
You want Pablo, it's a murder. You
what?
You nasty. You nasty for that one, Medic. You nasty with that one, Medic. I don't listen. People like you, I don't want to meet up in the street right now. Bottom me defeat right here for JDJones. Medic have found the gap like that for the super. Offensive burst, puts him in the corner. And this is looking terrible, Proxy.
Okay, a little fake out there. Curse while the gun is out, looking good. They're closing the gap a little bit. I like this. JDJones, this is that new style of Happy Chaos we talked about. You have to buy a little bit of real estate back. The closer you can be while you're shooting, the better.
Damage is good, but at the same time, let that bar go down, and Medic will shine, but not right now this round. Look at this. Perfect shots at the Glock. You just let him come through. You have to go up with dash block. Even though you don't want to, you have to walk and block. You have to get in to get your win. You cannot take too many shots at the Glock. It's one decision, one bad one, and it's done. Look at that. Medic just building all this, or I'm sorry, JD building all this bar back like that, and Medic not building any bar. Look at that.
Yes, and the problem too with not dash blocking is every time he shoots you and he goes to pull the gun again, if you're not dash blocking, he gets a free reload. He gets one bullet for sure reloaded every time in those situations, but if you're not dashing, he gets 3, 4, a full clip. Like, you cannot let Happy Chaos reload the gun like that.
I like the idea to go for the 2S right there, but Medic was ready and steady, looking for the option, just layers ahead. Oh, but fights ahead right now. JDJones, and right now Medic is dead. That's gonna give us another game as he stays not lame with a long range. It's difficult. This game plan is difficult because the minute that Medic starts dash blocking, we might be seeing something different with it.
2-2. JDJones and Medic is pushing it to the limit here. And like I said, I believe this is the this is the final winners bracket side qualifier for the top 12 here. So I believe after this, we're going to be moving into playing top 8 matches, which is very exciting to get to see. Still a ton of TNS action to come, but for now, game 5. Dude, it's all about how Medic starts these rounds and how when they get pressure, they maintain pressure here. So there we go, finding the hit, and burst comes out. So now, how you close the gap here is going to decide the rest of this, your winners bracket life.
Oh my God. I feel like they had a good idea, but the burst unfortunately off the table. Again, not dash blocking situations. You're just losing health, and you're getting hit with the super. You get the wall break. JDJones, actually, never mind. Not close enough to stay fine, but that's still fantastic for JDJones. They have a big lead. This is what they want to see. They want to be in the lead. Shots off the Glock. This is easily done by JDJones.
And jumping is the worst possible option in that scenario. Even if you jump and you block, if you're not jump FD instant blocking it, it is still making you lose real estate. So don't put yourself through that execution test. Just dash block on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Like, instant blocking will not help you that much in this match like that, bro. Like, you have to walk and block it. JD trying to walk Medic down the loser, sends him with the super, the Oki. And we've seen this before. JD just gets the bar back up in the curse to put him through the worst, and just goes right back to square one to get it done. The anti-air right there, knock him down.
G.I. Joe moves there, rolling forward, gets the super focus active, and now with the amount of meter that's left over, Medic is running out of time. You're on a clock here. Oh, but the throw! JD finally mixes in that strike throw. It had been all strike, all shooting, and finally comes up and puts hands on. 3-2, a hell of a set.
Divided out here in this top 8 bracket, bro. TNS, Guilty Gear Strive, top 8, let's get it. Miguel, who has been on the grisliest of maulings against players, going with Marvelo for our first match.
Yeah, I mean, Miguel has looked just he's looked unstoppable, honestly and truly, in every match that we've seen so far on stream. And looking to do more of the same here as we got the throw on the reversal. Marvelo on his first time on his back opts for the DP, and Miguel has already chokeslammed him for it.
Master, forgive me. I must unleash my full power to get through this bracket. Ooh, let's loose the guard point. I like that option from a lot more Leo players. That's how you know the next level when they let that go. But there you go, the side switch from Marvelo. Backs away, doesn't want no DP in play. He's like, nah, I'm not trying to hold that.
Still working out well. There's the DP from Marvelo. Let him know early. Even though it was thrown the first time, you're not afraid to go for it, but there's a backdash throw, and Miguel back in full control here. Burst is going to be available for Marvelo, and he spends it right away. Miguel said,
I know what's coming.
oh my God.
He said, yo, it's supposed to be the game in here. That's Miguel again. Just I can't wait for I'm sorry, Marvelo. I'm sorry. I want to see Miguel win because I want to see what they say in the chat. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
He's just gonna say, "I feel really good." Oh my God, bro.
That feels good for you. That feels good for you as it did for me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Miguel, chill. 2D though, will hit.
There we go. Marvelo looking more like himself on this one. It's going to break through the wall very easily. Positive bonus, but you know Miguel, he's willing to take the risk here, so be careful. There's the DP after the jump in. And the RC backwards. Marvelo, I like you. Do your due diligence. Even if the burst doesn't come out, I'd rather see you be safe than sorry. And Miguel's looking a little sorry here with another block DP.
That was a delayed DP. That was like delayed base netcode DP right there, but he was aware of all getting a punish. I like this. Block that sucker out. These cross-ups. I like to see more of a throw against a justified situation. You've been given that option. Oh, denies the 2D with a 6H into the Super Marvelo. Pussy.
Dude, honestly and truly, that whole round is won out off of defense. Blocking all the meaningful hits, gets hit with the one overhead, but for the most part, positioned so well, and now finds another round start 2D.
I like the use of these normals. There's some risk with this, lots of reward in store right here. Marvelo building that bar back. Obviously not going to get Oki, but it's going to get tension built up to get that win condition. He gets him in the corner, going and flowing with the tight strings.
Doing a mid-screen as well here. Goes for a little bit of delay. Oh no, and look at the risk gauge too. That was so much damage, but tries too hard to bait the burst. Miguel holds on to it. Now party time.
Takes him front, of course. Flash and the super. Not enough to kill, but it will put Miguel in a fantastic position. That's Oki. Close slash DP though from Marvelo. That was my Oki. What do you mean? That was my Oki.
Ooh, try to find the headbutt 2K, 5K, a little bit of a delay. Find that touch somewhere. 50 meters available. Potential YRC, but no. Instead, he's gonna backdash twice.
Voids it. 2D red RC. The wait and bait. Miguel looking for a DP. No go. We'll find one more hit. And Cinnamon coming through, and that's the win right here for Miguel getting in off the 2K.
Cinnamon, the homie, man. I appreciate you, George. Thank you so much for coming through with the gifted sub, dude. I love you, buddy. Again, Marvelo, 2D, yup, into the clone, jumps over, huge counter hit, but tried to greed for a better starter afterwards, and now is going to head through the wall for his trouble.
And make him fall, get that bar back. This is what we like. Marvelo, you are licking your lips, licking your chops, knowing that you can't stop because you got that tension built up. You have to take back immediately like that from Miguel, knowing that you don't want to be putting these infinite damn block streams. And again, baiting out the burst right there, but still being able to keep on the pressure. It's the power of Leo.
Oh my God, max distance. The meter though, of course the DP's gonna come out. Good call out there, super's available. RC's for the second time, but yeah, baiting the burst there actually makes it to where you can't threaten the kill, so Miguel feeling good to actually go for the burst. And now he's gonna lose the round for it.
Miguel taking him down, bro. For someone to keep up with Marvelo's like tendencies, patience, whip punishing like this, to put them on a back foot where they have to stop their momentum. And also, I like the fact that Miguel was able to be like, bro, I already saw what happened to people up in this bracket, not only this week, but last week when Marvelo put the people to defeat by just continuously putting them in pressure when they got the fast RC, bar back like that, the tension after like Oki. He's like, listen, I don't want to be like that. Jump D, anything get out of the side of this corner preemptively. And just making Marvelo pull back, and now it's on possibly 3-0.
2D. Oh my god, found the hit again. Marvelo looking very, very good at the start of this, but we've seen Marvelo start hot, and for Miguel to be able to fight back straight back into these situations, so too hard to tell early on, but there's the DP and no bird watching for Marvelo. Wait for him to fall and takes him down. Dude, this has just been a clinic so far, but no, hold up.
Hold up. You make the comeback like that with a throw. Oh, the slump. Oh, had the run the burst, stay with the worst. 2D, baby. We still running it wrong when they can fall. This is insane because you can make a comeback just like that. Miguel just needs a few hits to do it. Back from the break, too far off the 2D again. That's so risky. Proxy is so risky, but he still gets it in with the win. How is he able to get a 2D, bro? That could be whip punched. That could have been it right there.
Oh my god, Miguel just taking it back from nothing. The strength of Leo never out of the game. It doesn't even matter how much meter he has. He can just find that knockdown, but that's an amazing punish from Marvelo. So important to utilize, like you said, the just block into the throw, and that is going to earn him a shatter, a positive bonus, and a 2D for his troubles.
The DP running for free. There's no bar to keep it solid. Marvelo was not looking out for that 5P for the interruption, or 2P I should say. DP gets baited because he waited. Alpha play, full conversion. Marvelo looking for a reset. Red RC to keep solid. Didn't expect the RC extension. You got to look at the bar. And now you should have been watching it done with the overhead. The side switch with it again. The throw, though, it's an option we need to see a lot more from the pass-throughs.
Yeah, you cannot let that go through for sure. The 2Ks finds the counter hit, finds the knockdown, and that is potentially all it takes to end a round here. Already to the corner, but there's a good punish from Marvelo, recognizing the missed space. Finds another throw off of it.
They're not finding the 2Ds off these 2Ks, but there's a DP in play, side switch with it. Miguel gets a run through once again, and these situations are looking real bad again. It's about continuously putting you in bad situations, right? Goal burst from Marvelo. I was going to use it.
Was expecting the double overhead. It's going to be the single instead. Finds the low afterwards, breaks through the wall. Marvelo very, very strong here. Same side. Look at the meter from Miguel, and he's going to use it for the PRC forward. Potential 3-0 coming up if he can find one more touch.
Stagger step of the 2Ks. Starting the 2D though for Marvelo. Anybody's going to be, this is so tender right here. One touch either side, the dash in 2K. Alpha play, RC. Yeah, fast fall immediately. Just drop down, just drop down, just drop down. Don't get hit. Okay, 2D.
Hit trying to cancel stances there. Oh my god, your helicopter's down!
What makes on the 5K? Miguel with the 3-0 again. You're so nasty with it. Look at the patience, but that momentum, that rhythm. So different with the, was on the axle pick who people would consider, I think, honestly, the weakest character. Still putting the work. Winner side, will JDJones deny that?
And that's one of the nicest things about this game in general too, is that I think that is a testament to the balance for sure, is that this Axel is in the conversation, absolutely, like you said, for weakest character in the game. Top 8 winners. Remi is just out here continuing to show that the character can get it done. It is you're more than capable of these things if you believe and you put the training in. And Remi, look at how that round went. Masterclass control.
I did not see JDJones get started at all, and he felt to just Remi's fantastic button usage. But now here we go, shots off the Glock. Here we go, let him rock. Full screen. This is the problem. Like, you have to try to get in that distance. You're gonna get your win, but exchanges are definitely in favor of someone like Happy Chaos when it comes to the shots, the long range.
Okay, pull out his gun. Shots going out. Hyper focus. Yep, and 5P, yep, you cannot reload from that situation. You've got to be a little more tricky about your timings. If it's predictable, he's going to pop you in the chin every single time with that 5P.
Bar Slash getting a lot of work here. Ends it with the Axel Bomber, doubling down with it. And again, Remi getting the win, just showing you if you really put the time and effort to a character like this, even matchups that are kind of difficult or very difficult can still be done as they get one on the board, but it's not over. JDJones can definitely do a lot more. As we were seeing, they had a situation where they were full screen. They could be mean. You can definitely tell that they could keep Remi out, but just you put the buttons out and Remi's ready to whip punish or get a hit, continue the pressure on.
Arachnofiend, that is one of those situations where it's a does he know that I know thing. 5P is not a 100% real check, depending on it's not 100% accuracy working every single time to check there, but it is a very good, like, if they are autopiloting, 5P is your first layer of do they know how to stop this.
Talking about rotational options, you have to be able to, even if it's not the best, you got to be able to rotate those options every so often. So Remi has them once again caught up in the corner. When do you see someone JDJones on the back foot like this? The counter hit, PRC extension. Oh, oh my God! You didn't get the 6P?
Okay, pulls the gun. That's a big starter here, and look at the damage now. Hyper focuses, gets the curse, and he's going to continue to shoot. Look at this Remi, this dash blocking. This is what we were talking about, closing so much distance, and now it's close enough to check with 5P.
Anything's dangerous. 5P, far slash, anything. You can't pass. No, not even the 2K in play. Remi.
Sets the clone very early. Clone can be pretty good here. With the 2S and throwing the curse there can be decent as well, but Remi just continues to dominate. What is that?
Counter hit combo, the 5P. Damn. Remi taking full effect of the counter hit through this season. That counter hit right there. Force at the burst of JDJones. Can they get going forward? Anything.
Yep. Curse. Continue to shoot. Block from Remi though. And now we're in that range. Ooh, gets a punish off of that. Hey, and that is what we were talking about. That is what we were talking about earlier. When I say you have to rep the throw before you can bait with rainwater, that is what I'm talking about. Remi with the nastiest step back in the history of the world. Oh my God, dude.
Swish right there's Remi. About the 3-0 JDJones. We've been seeing a lot of 3-0s, but the way that some of these players are playing is it's sometimes it's like a complete wall, but sometimes it is, and it shows you the level that Remi is at in terms of like how he plays his character and how they play the matchup and how they prevent JDJones from getting going forward, how they prevent Happy Chaos from doing things. We already talked about like just dash blocking. And also, as soon as they saw the FD to kind of represent the FD to kind of bait out the dash up throw from JDJones and taking advantage of that situation. But here we go, JDJones, better round start. As soon as I say that, commentator's curse. Now is the worst for the side switch.
Oh, 2H counter hit was too far for the rainwater. Tried to dash past the clone, but has to spend the burst instead. And any burst that does anything in this matchup is good because these are two characters that are very difficult to burst against.
Like you're like hoping to get a goal burst most situations. Oh God, Corey carry. Stay wary. Hold this. I got a Glock in my Rory. Not enough to kill though, but one touch will.
Oh my God, that was a nice little cinematography angle there from the over the shoulder. I like that actually. Shout out to the cameraman here at Strong. Good God.
Professional. Dash up though. Yo, Remi getting dangerous with it. Like there's bullets flying around the field. He went for the dash up throw, but there you go. You have to play like that. JDJones getting aggressive too. Hands of the man. Corner carry.
First up, yeah, but he gets to unstick from the wall in the direction that he chooses. Push away, first hits again. Pull in, I like that.
One back in the corner. Oh, no anti-air. 2D. Gun whip. One man should do it.
Remi has all the meter though. Plenty of meter to be able to go for the FD on these dash ups, but gets caught in the middle of the dash. And that is the importance of micro, just a little tiniest change ups in timing. Remi was just like so automatically dash FDing, blocking on the perfect tempo to actually stop the shots from JD. JD delays for like a quarter of a second, and that's more than enough to catch Remi in the middle of a dash.
So JD now switch up the pace in place of where they put the buttons at, or why I should say the shots at, which I think is really great because Remi had been easily, as you point out, dash blocking. Now that's the next level. It's like when I stagger step my shots from the Glock, I'm gonna let them rock. No 2D right there, so backs away and play with the curse. And now JD again getting aggressive with it, but I feel like they have the same kind of game plan that Remi wants to have. Everywhere on the screen, I'm mean. I'm able to swing out with my normals and things like that with the shots. I'm gonna feel comfortable everywhere.
Okay, that's a no follow-up. That's a JS. He uses that just to close the gap a little bit. Same thing there, and gets to bomber off of it. Oh my God. But Remi is different. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Person build V2 with power up, bro. I don't know what they're doing though, but they different with it. Here's the super, the shots from the Glock again. Let them rock with the bang saying. Curse him up a bit, but Remi again now has the lead, and also again, if you put out FD, get FD block with it, but FD perfect with it, as JD has been stagger stepping. Some shots.
Okay, JD closes the gap there and almost loses the round for it now.
The best of 11. Where's 5P?
Oh my
and
God.
Remi on set point.
running with 5P, low profiling it, takes the shot. JDJones gets the curse. Much better situation here. Puts the gun away, pulls it straight back out, and then close the gap. Good timings from JD again.
2S, look at that, the dash situation, different with it. Instead of letting the shots block, the Glocks block long range, you see dash up 2S, not giving up too much room so no dash up throws happen or switching positions and stuff like that, but JDJones getting comfortable. Okay, 2D. Oh no, no, with the throw. No go, bozo. You thought? Stay sucker free. Stay on set point.
We're still available here for Remi. Couple backdashes immediately for JD. Remi delayed on the Rents and using the cherry bomb for the meaty.
You fastball? Yeah, I like that. Just run. Get some distance with it. Think about what you gotta do for a second. Get that barbell back up. But damn, in the minute that's in red, Remi's gonna come through. Actually, the clone stopping that from happening. That's unfortunate. Remi wasn't able to claim as much space as maybe they wanted to.
Hey, one more touch here. PRC. Ay, baited the throw from that distance. Didn't kill though. Gets the 2-8. Remi Celeste. Man. Just putting on a show here. Another Axel. 2 Axels in top 8 here. And Nagoriyuki. I remember early on in the game, a lot of the Nagoriyuki players thought that this was kind of a rougher matchup for Axel. Man, y'all were wrong. This is, I'll keep it a buck with you. Nagoriyuki, I think, does really well here, especially when he has his blood gauge pumped up. So now we're in the pressure. And what does Axel do here? Oh, maybe.
Oh, we get a full punish. That's what we do with the command grab, the grip to do it, and the counter hit, the red RC. Ouch. That's my victory. What I like the option to go for something that's going to hold them in a state where they can't block or do nothing with a command grab, the grip to do it stealthy with good knowledge.
Yeah, that mismanagement of the blood gauge so important there for TestYourLuck. Continuing to keep the pressure on, gets the hit actually. Still not able to do enough here. Finds the Beyblade and tries to bait the burst, but it doesn't matter too much. Stealthy holds on to it. And it's gonna have to use it next game, I guess. Good God.
Yo, they said the bloody spin ain't gonna get you the win. They said it was -3, but we still see it being used as per normal. I like Stealthy avoiding the midnight stack from Cal Black, no bite like that, because you do not want to let this character have all these normals to throw out, and that's what TestYourLuck wants to do, or especially I should say.
Oh my God, dude, the execution. RC, I like that. Went for jumping heavy, delayed Beyblade here. He heard us talking about Taku, said, I'm trying to let it rip. Good God, 2K looks for the blood-sucking universe, but gets the jump over, and now Stealthy, full control.
Hands at 2 of 10 for that win. Yo, the DP gets the anti right there. The blood meter is correct, but it doesn't matter. You're going down with the Axel Bomber in play today. Stealthy at the break, though. I will say, though, that 5H, how did that hit that character, bro? Full screen. I would have been so tight if I was Stealthy.
Exactly. Listen, if Axel's nose was like a centimeter shorter, he whiffs and he gets a punish there. Good God. Oh man, that is a tough one for sure. But Stealthy clutches that one up, and to be able to play a round like that in round 3 after getting just steamrolled, perfect. It was like the second round, but just didn't get to play in the slightest.
I think that's what helps this matchup so much, and one thing that people didn't really look at when it first began and why it felt so difficult is also auto zone with the clone, the fireball. Even able to Fukio right after or just apply a lot of pressure is what puts this character on the back foot that is Axel. And look at that, don't press that damn button, bro. Counter hit into the super, that'll do it. We're going for that wave check. Take off the Dewey. Let me see the waves.
Good God. I mean, that is, I think you hit the nail on the head. The big difference maker in this matchup is, man, the clone is just invalidates half of Axel's kit. But there's the other half that is not invalidated. 2H actually very good depending on the range.
Not strange to see that. But if it's just well timed with the clone, still can Fukio in to get that win. So it's a worthy trade even to get hit. And this could be a Nago round going down at any point. Lot of bar used by TestYourLuck in terms of the blood. All the blood pressure has arisen. He busts, and Stealthy finishes him off with a PRC. Yeah, he ain't person that situation.
The USA just say centimeter. Just because I'm from the USA doesn't mean I don't think inches and feet is weird. Come on, man. Y'all got a bet over there for that. Come on, man.
Exactly. You ain't lying.
Got the 2H pushed to full screen, going for the jump over, but the pull comes out. Nice punish and good use of that dash cancel on the close slash again. One of the first Axels I've seen use that really effectively.
This is where a backdash would help out. I like that from TestYourLuck. That backdash 5K in play, find the backdash, and also getting the far slash, baits out the burst of dust, turning the blush. Aerial addition, and that should be the win, yes sir, with the A situation. TestYourLuck getting a little more solid.
Ghost, I'm messing with you. Yeah, dude, 1-to-1. Man, that is just, that's how quick the match can go, right? TYL, find that hit, find that mix-up. I think that one of the most interesting things to me is seeing how TYL saves his burst. We always talk about how it's very hard to find effective uses for burst against Axel, but TYL still holds it for value really often, which I think is really interesting. And normally I would advise against, but it just keeps working for him. Like it just, I would for most other people, I would say, you know, you should probably just take what you can get with the burst. But TYL is holding it and is finding perfect spots.
That's very difficult to do against Axel. So
yeah,
let's see if that can continue. If Stealthy loves it in the memory bank, but you see the exchanges where Stealthy's hitting them for like 7 hits to do it, and then you know we see TestYourLuck making it back from the break with just 1 to get it done. And man, that is a big buff. Being able to after the spin to win right there, the DP situation, being able to connect that, and that's damn near a mix with it.
Backdash with the cherry bomb. Fukio 2H, dude. TestYourLuck is swinging at every pitch. Oh my god, dude. Jump over, very nice. Got the punish actually.
Fukio in, that's the win. Eat some dirt, dine on some dirt, dog. And now we see the strike throw being enhanced with the Fukio. You have to worry about that, but the helicopter. Yo, the dash cancel, get the follow up to gig with Media. I love that from Stealthy. No vegan.
Found a Beyblade, but actually Fukio's backwards there. Kind of lets up the pressure a little bit, but still finds a 5K. Good anti-air. Wall, 50 meter available for Stealthy, so has a reposition, has 1 lease on life here, and has the burst, but now not enough life to actually access it, and there's the second hit of the DP. Oh my god.
Did he Fukio in and then cancel with the DP to do it? Did he just Fukio in? Also, let me get in to give some love to Rancid Road It out here, hitting us with the prime. Appreciate you coming through with that love.
Hey, no love for my boy. You making 10-centimeter jokes, bro. Rancid, come on, bro. Rick, I love you. That's the homie, though. The TNS 9, hopefully sooner than later, man. Good to see you, dude. It was really nice to see you at CEO, man. I hope we get to catch up again soon. That's my boy. That's all love.
Bro, you see Blue Hag, yo, every time I see TestYourLuck, I'm thinking, what's this man doing? He's doing the most out here. He's getting it done against Stealthy. What do you mean? The game plan is to win and getting in. Sometimes with a Fukio DP, and sometimes the risks are coming with a lot of reward.
2S5H. 5H again. Just blocked. Very nice. Delayed.
Right, trying to get against the 2H.
Yeah, he's holding on to it in pretty decent situations, but there's the snail. It's not going to burst there. It's going to take the damage. It's going to take the one on the chin. So now a bad situation, and it's going to lose the round for it.
Yeah, hold on that burst. That would have been the worst. Going down like a hero. But we see TestYourLuck get a little bit too risky in some of these situations and stuff to get a little bit more aggressive. I like that. I feel like they've been pretty pensive and they're scared like 5-8 getting the counter hit. But we see that same sort of aggression going to flow as we saw before. Size was with it. Nice anti-air right there. You get the 5P, but no big deal.
PRC off the 2H actually didn't want to go for the Fukio. Surprised to not see a dash cancel there, and now is pulled in and finds a gold burst.
That's the burst issue we were talking about. So different with it. Okay, 2D. Stealthy gets some distance with it. Jump slash my beloved again. Command grab, arm bar. I'm going far with the PRC. That should be the victory. Boom.
Ooh, just barely got high enough there to be able to close it out after the clothesline from hell. Good use of the meter to be able to keep that going. And now 2-2. Dude, what in the beginning, this has been so back and forth, and it's looked like the rounds that TestYourLuck have won, Stealthy has not even been giving information away. It has just been an absolute like round start DP touch like slaughter.
Yeah, it has definitely been. It's funny because it's like it's been a back and forth, but like either one person has like a lot of momentum or they don't, like, right? Like,
Yep.
I feel like Stealthy has like a ton of momentum, and that's what's been taking him through the last matches and not letting TestYourLuck get going and flowing. Like, we haven't seen like a 5H into Fukio into a bite into like the sequence that you typically see from Nago. We have to see it from TestYourLuck, and I feel like TestYourLuck has to maybe start going for those command grab once again to get the win. When you see more of those specials rock.
Oh my god, the Ric Flair chop, but it does not pay off too much here. Lorenzen still is able to connect, and Stealthy is rushing him down right now, recognizing the blood gauge is kind of high here, but oh no, that could be a big turnaround.
There was a bite, but PRC ready and steady, avoids it. You want to die it. Hits him with the rinse inside switch extension. I like that mix in the Axel Bomber to do it to put themselves on set point.
Oh no, so now / connecting very early. He's looking for the jump deep. No way! No way he poked him with the horn on his helmet, bro.
How did that anti-air, bro? Oh my god, Nago. Bro,
Yeah.
TestYourLuck, you can't lose after that. Like, that's too ridiculous of a character right there. But he's got a lot of bar, red RC. Backdash though from Stealthy to avoid the 2S. That could have been real dangerous because that's enhanced by the blood bar.
Okay, wants to jump over. DP whiffs. Whip for the command throw. Way too far. So left. Anything will do it. Blood gauge is high. Stealthy. No. Kyle Kisuke, Mr. Kai himself, Blue Heck. As I said, losers round 1. Went to losers round 1 earlier on, facing off against Osmosis in the Kai versus Zato, which we've seen a lot from a ton of different players, a lot of different perspectives. It's one of those ones, like I was saying earlier, I feel like both characters hate this matchup, so I gotta call it even, right?
Yeah, it might as well be even at this point, you know. It's hard because some players, you know, the way their play style is, maybe it feels like it's easier, maybe it feels like it's not, you know, just depends on the player and what they like to play. But right now, the play is the stun dipper, red RC extension. And we see the full corner carry, 5K reset and play with the dash cancel. 5P, red RC though, from Osmosis.
Yeah, pose I don't think is what we meant to do, but it doesn't matter. Is able to find the 5D. Very good stuff. So put yourself back in a better situation with the round 1 already closed. And yeah, good use of those angled fireballs there. And the backdash to actually beat it flat.
Yo, FD with the fastball, then gets a jump slash. No, yeah, don't press the button. You have to hold the throw though. That's unfortunately the thing that you have to do when you have the shock state and the flip kick applied with the plus frames. Again, I like this from Blue Heck, getting the shock state immediately and expeditiously going to that RC, PRC, I should say.
Frog anti-air. We didn't have the audio cue to be able to actually hear that coming out. Goes to the invite hell and backdashes a couple times, but there's the DP!
What's the fireball back at him, same day delivery. 2H, oh my god, the 2H again, doubling down with it. Getting the wall break. The bar back, yeah, faded away. He knew what was coming. Immediately backed away from that PRC play. Knew the Sun Dipper was coming through, but now Osmosis has to fight way out of the corner.
Has backdashed after 2K2D a couple times. Office happened here, has to block. He's in a decent situation now. Dashes up and gets the 2P. What? No way. Dude.
It looked like Osmosis went for the overhead right there. Maybe it went too active. I'm sure maybe that was an input error. Actually, I'm not sure what was going on. Blue Heck capitalized. Now Osmosis, the damage applied, gets a wall break in the bar back like that. You could dash up, but Blue Heck strikes first.
Okay, the knockdown, 5K meaty. Looking for the 6H, good idea. Has to deal with the frog now. The way, dude, using the sword is not going to let up anything. We're going to take it all the way to the corner now, but max meter, Blue Heck, yeah, I love the YRC.
It's a flip kick, meaty fireball, plus frames. Have to wait this out, FP for some space. Blocks for your damn dear life. Finally gets some space up in this place with the leapfrog. I like that for Blue Heck. Eliminates Eddie off the deck with the fireball too. Look at how active he is.
Oh my god, the reaction goal burst. The frog 5D burst in response. Blue Heck, gotta be careful about how you approach this now. No meter for the Fun Dipper.
Fun Dipper. Who's it fun for? Jump E off the low.
Okay, shadow through the wall. Does get the kill. 6H. Very nice, dude. Wow.
Oh, man. What just a turnaround back and forth. Osmosis Jones, is he the antidote against Blue Heck out here? Is this the antidote right here? Is Osmosis Jones right in the back like that? And we saw when they're more solidified in their neutral, it looked like it was hard for BlueHeck to get things started. And also their defense is really good too. Block it out, FD for some space, and finally put the 2S, but that could mean the next layer is BlueHeck waits and baits, avoids it, puts a 2S of their own, and starts punishing and looking out for these I want to leave the corner situations, or buttons I should say.
Also, on a lot of these 2K2Ds, he's been going for 2K2D into the slash, which has been backdashed very consistently. Maybe start mixing in 2K2D delay S fireball maybe, and then once you kind of establish yourself as you're willing to go for other options, you'll open yourself up for, like we say all the time, that little bit of mental stack, a little bit of a potential higher mix-up game. But yeah, so far, man, Osmosis found the throw, and that is the day one stuff. Opposed with the throw, it's just too strong.
Opposing that neutral, don't press a damn button. Dash in situation works out better for Osmosis with the 2K2D knockdown and the red RC. Wall splat like that, almost coming up. There it is. And Osmosis getting the perfect KO. Bro, BlueHeck, you better turn up my volume, my guy. It's time. I need to see the double hockey sticks come on your name, bro. No more lane. Pose again, limits Eddie situation, and this is looking terrible. As you know, you don't have Eddie to fight with, and BlueHeck is looking out for these Eddie situations as much as possible. Challenge, 5P counter hit. Get some distance with it. Applause, clapping hands. About to send you to the stands. Oppose, we'll press a damn button.
Yeah, 2 is good for 6H, but 2S in response. Again, very nice stuff. Dude, pokes them both! Just bar fighting! Oh my god, dude! Just taking everybody left and right, not afraid to fight, dude.
Swinging out here. This is what I like to see. I like to see fists fly out here. Fist to face and put them in their place. The flip kick gets a side switch, but BlueHeck is A-okay with this because he gets a shock state, and Osmosis has to wait to press a goddamn button. Look at that. Even with the shock state, we still see Osmosis trying to fight back, but BlueHeck has been really good around the momentum like that. Let's shoot that YRC!
Oh my god, and the dash forward, almost able to get out of there. Drunkard comes through, pushes it away. Oh, in the anti-air, very nice stuff. Meaty.
Dust. Leapfrog super. Yeah, give me some Oki. Give me some Oki. Don't press a damn button on my dash up, bro. I need to cover the approach. Oh, you thought? From the back door.
Too far. Tried to go for the throw. What a bait from Osmosis. BlueHeck, man, that was a tough one, specifically just because it was like looking after the RC, trying to go for the throw was just a little too tight of timing.
Osmosis. Is this the stopping point of BlueHeck? Don't even come in this chat, BlueHeck, because your ass always be coming up in the chat, bro, immediately, win or lose. And I'm glad that you focus right now, because this is game point Osmosis putting the shimmy on it, because it's about to pay out in dividends, my friend, as Osmosis is about to move on. But BlueHeck, I feel like if they could just, I don't know, I feel like this is looking really difficult. Osmosis, the defense, offense is really good. The mix is really good too as well. And they've been really confident on the wall break situations as well.
Okay. Rare to see a fireball connect in that situation. Drunkard so strong to be able to go for the reflex, but there's the attempt at a dash up throw. It's immediately answered. And this, yeah, that's a nightmare of a starter here. He's gonna get 50 meter as well.
Why spends his bar to go far, the red RC, YRC though. It's my turn to play. Jump slash. 2P, Die Eclair, 5K 2D, gets a knockdown. Hold this throw, clown. Oh my god, you see the FD immediately. BlueHeck goes for the grip to do it. I love that awareness from BlueHeck.
Go for round of applause a little bit there, looking for the 2P. 2P is very, very good to poke out Eddie in a lot of those situations, but specifically against the round of applause, man, I don't really know if you have the range to be able to get it. So now, the command throw, 5H connects, but there's a DP.
DP. Yo, yeah, you have to put that option out. We haven't seen what it's about. We haven't seen BlueHeck do that. We've seen like reversal wake up throw and things like that. But the DP coming through finally, getting that dog in it. Is it too late though? Oh, he's gonna punish. No, he's good. He's
Definitely good. Oh my god, but from from the shadows, try to come out with the stun dipper too far. The pose. No. Is able to get the throw. Heavy fireball. Tries to backdash it. No, a death sentence.
For the backdash or fireball. Oh, you gotta finish your plate. There's starving scrubs around this world that would love to be in the position that you're in. Bleek, but he's caught grabbing air right there, and Osmosis on set point.
Jump over, 6P, that's a good answer, but there's the close slash, and Eddie getting driven forward the whole time. The first to answer the DP. Bleek, his DP, dude, his conversion rate on DPs is unbelievably high.
It's pretty nasty. We'll start putting more of them on. Give us more Bleek. Give us more 2K2D knockdown. The fastball. These bites. Look at that. Safe option to keep him caught for as much as possible and not let him leave. Look at that. He's jailing him in to get that win. Start paying rent.
6P, 2S. Pierce does not fully combo, but switches to the frog. Is able to pick it up. Then baits the worst. Oh my god, Osmosis, dude. And the craziest thing is, like, Osmosis is so unwilling to block regardless of the situation, but like in the Stealthy this time though.
Is this gonna be the one that takes JDJones down? Is he gonna look like a clown going up against Stealthy, who has been just being unusual today? I feel like he wants some different sort of energy. So JDJones gonna stop that. Clap back with the gap like that. 2D though knockdown. Stealthy not even going for the side switch. Just wanna fight it out in front.
Yep, for the RC. Very nice. Lands and actually goes for the close slash instead of the throw there. And okay, good poke out there from JDJones. Fight yourself back into this one.
That's the Glock once again. Lets it rock. This is unfortunate. Yeah, you have to dash block. You have to be careful with it. We talked about this. Easier said than done because JDJones be switching up the pace at which he puts out the buttons, as you see right there. Wasn't where couldn't get the 2H. Unfortunate.
So around that was looking 100% Stealthy's favor, just kind of goes out of whack, but there we go. Full slash to be able to get the anti-air. Getting aggressive afterwards here. I like that as the far slash continues to be the dominant button of the day here for all the Axles.
It's a good button to get the counter hit. I like the backdash, 2K2D, red RC side switch with it. Stealthy has to keep this pressure on. As soon as they go long range, it feels like Stealthy's on the backside of things. And it's unfortunate because, like, they made the change to this character. There you go, where you can fight him closer.
Okay. Oh, nice poke again. And finds the shot. Very nice. But now closing that distance here. Stealthy playing it straight and narrow. I like this a lot. 2H, but 2H is very committal against the clone there.
Concentration. Yeah, only has, yeah, but it's able to reload so quick with it. Stealthy too far to do anything about it. Not even 5P can happen. 2H, you gotta be careful with it. The clone again. Use one touch for the win. JDJones knows it. Stealthy so close with it. Whips the D that could have been it. FD fast fall. Oh my god, if you die from this.
Oh. And that's even harder for Axel specifically because it's kind of hard to do a block string that's long to make them FD, to like bluff them out to actually get their meter out of them. So that was a difficult one. Stealthy, very nice to step up and close that. Now here we go, that mix-up game that we know and love. It does not quite work out because the bomber drops, but there's the huge counter hit.
Down the gap. Perfect like that to get the counter hit. Stealthy in the lead. Now he can dash block consistently until JDJones opens him up with a Glock and a Rory once again. Super situation and just has time to put the concentration on.
Okay. Got that FD. Oh, but takes the shot this time. Have meter, but finding access to spending it just feels impossible right now. One thing I don't think Axels do a lot that I'm not sure if it's worth doing is sometimes just one vision to threaten them, maybe on like one visioning a reload.
Maybe. And the shots can be fast if they use like the normal shot. We just saw that before in the chat like that. Burst, but that's the worst. JDJones. You want your burst back? Call JDJones. 1-800-JDJones. He'll get you your burst back and then some. Get it done.
He said it's my burst.
It's my burst and I need it now.
Oh my god, dude.
Yo, the chat hating. Why y'all hate so much? This is okay. First of all, chat, listen. I know y'all putting resident sleep from the chat like that. Recognize that JDJones has to switch up where he stands. This is not season 1 Happy Chaos. If the further you are with your play, that means the concentration diminishes even faster. So you have to switch up the pace and place of where you stick at. So my man's is definitely doing something different with it. Now give him the credit. Give him his credit. Come on.
Yeah, you can think a character's lame, but like, be a little kind still. Come on, man.
Oh, he's caught in the corner. Let's see if he's fighting his way out against the wall. No, you about to fall. 2H side. No, gets baited, sucker. I like that, but no RC bar spin expended from Stealthy.
Ooh, okay. Taking the shot again. Max meter here. Okay, found the 5P, and there's the 2H. Very nice with Stealthy.
Ballet is very impressive. Look, listen, this is a ballet of bullets, bro. Can Stealthy survive? And Stealthy trying to survive and thrive up here at Strive. 2H counter hit, empty for some space up in this place, but no go. Dash up 2K2D, forcing the burst from JDJones. Back to square one.
Okay, gotta go for jumping H. Didn't quite work. Gets closer. Actually get the kill. Dashes up, finds the throw. JDJones actually back in this now.
Shots, a throw again. This is the Happy Chaos. This is the second level of Happy Chaos. This is season 2 Happy Chaos. You have to get close to them. No more rumbling them. Put a gun to them. Every so often you switch it up and humble them with these fists. Look at that, close range, Stealthy. Can't press a damn button. Look at this, my man's being pressed up in the corner.
Okay, push him through. Made sure to get a little bit more of a reload there just to make sure he got enough in the chamber, but it doesn't matter. A lot of inputs, a lot of action, a lot of corner pressure just to get 2H'd.
Oh, that work?
Definitely did a lot of work there.
And see, but that's the change up that you have to have as Happy Chaos. I know that people are upset about seeing full screen meme, but honestly, you have to have the switch up where you get close range with it, and that's the next layer of Happy Chaos at top level. Then again, Stealthy with the hands up, blocking like a pack of Legos, stay solid and puts us 1-1.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh my God! Started out with the that right hook, bro. Oh my God, dude. He said he's skinny, but he got fight.
Oh, man can scrap. I don't know what he on to make him that strong, but he can scrap. Look at that, the counter hit. Nasty with it.
I like the super focus too. 50 meter, 2H though, very nice. Stealthy jumps over and just looks for the throw, and these trades all heavily in JDJones' favor. Look at the life differential.
Super. Yo, we called this out before. Loves to find gaps like that to hit the super, but needs to find the finish. You gotta finish the plate.
Go for the burst. Yep, okay. Trying to get the jumping heavy here. Super focus. Close a lot of distance.
He knocks him down in the fadeaway jump. That's my beloved in play, baby. I think people will also don't understand the fact that like you almost have to zone some sequences as JD because you can out-zone Axel. Close range gameplay actually is in favor of how Stealthy's neutral is, not just the character, but Stealthy's neutral close range is just so good. Look at that 5K BRC. I'm ready and steady. Now see you to the wall. Meet your neighbors. Perfect.
Demi Devil Queen's got a point here. Maybe we should just get rid of all combos and you guys should all just live the life that I live with Potemkin and just only go for Potbuster. There's just one hit at a time. We're switching the Sam. We're switching the Sam show. It's just we're doing one hit only.
One hit only. That's it.
We're playing dive kick. Maybe we should have just been playing dive kick the whole time, Cola.
That was the play. I mean, God, listen. Guilty Gear Strive is basically one hit to do it anyway. Doesn't matter. You can hit once and you can smoke up in this game. But right now, Stealthy is doing the most out here on game point, blowing up the counter situation. I feel like Stealthy just isn't like close range gameplay, mid range is just better than JDJones right now. Not even about the character. It's just about how Stealthy is playing. It's decision making.
I agree. Meter. Dude, it's just struggling to really find these situations where you don't have to jump here. Close the gap a little bit, and there's the 2K2D Stealthy. That's been the money maker for him and every Axel everywhere, dude. So strong. And utilizing the buffs too to extend that combo a little bit, but it's still not enough to kill until the 2H. Oh my God, HC not looking good here. 1 round away.
I really think that if you're having issues with this matchup, watch how Stealthy is moving and grooving out here. Like mutilating this dog through the gaps like that. As soon as JDJones went for the concentration, was ready for full advantage. Now, the back foot. JDJones with the shots of the Glock, thinking about it, concentration, stocking up immediately, and always having a shot reloaded, and having to be more active with the defense, having to pull out the clone too, even preemptively, afraid of Stealthy, because situations like this, because of this, Proxy.
Oh, the gold burst is too far. The win condition not confirmed here. One more touch, and he beats the throw. Stealthy And then the messed up part is that he missed his bomber and it's still combos. Come on, man. Marvelo has a really good track record against Zato's, I feel like. So we'll have to see. It's gonna be tough for sure. I mean, Marvelo, it's one of those things where it's like Marvelo has a pretty good track record against everyone. Because I mean, he's a top player, right? But I don't know. It's tough. I feel like this is a matchup where Chipp explodes in every match. I feel like Chipp extra explodes in these matches. So.
Right. Because I mean, like, the game plan for Zato is to not let them play today, right? Like, you pressing all your damn buttons. The minute you stop is when you've lost 6H, and this is the reverse of things. You could put them to that same pressure situation where they don't get going and flowing. You put them to the wall and make it fall like that, and Marvelo just, again, putting the pressure on this character where it's in the same situation where it's kind of like Kai. It's like, don't let them play either way.
Oh, very nice. Oh my god, and gets the cross up. I like that situation a lot. Marvelo has been consistently setting that up all day and wins footsies again with the answer of the super. Not a lot of question here. Oh my god, pixel left.
Oh no, dash up, 6K, good blocks in play, but Mans was not able to escape the pressure as Marvelo.
Okay, I mean, I actually just went and took a peep and went back to, I remember Marvelo made a matchup chart, so I actually scrolled back. So Marvelo actually thinks this is winning for Chipp, which I like. That's cool.
Okay,
that makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Yeah,
I can see it. I can see it. I mean, it just the way that he's displaying it and the stagger pressure and the way that Chipp can actually hold him down makes a lot of sense now.
Obviously, as you point out, you can explode. That's like almost any match for Chipp. But I do think the other defensive options that you do have, like DP that you can threaten, you know, being able to save bar for YRC and things like that, and the win condition that just we've seen Marvelo put other characters in is even more of a threat against a character that doesn't have any reversals on their side. You have to reversal 5P, 2P, YRC if you're Zato, so it's all aggression on either side, but damage applied from Marvelo.
Okay, and look at how much meter he has left over too. Just really gets to go crazy for any amount of time here. The double RC, 100 meter, and you're already making them block? Dude, come on.
Marvelo's style of play, bro. Like we talked about it, he's good at like managing not only his meter, but his positioning to get the whip punch, and then pulls up that momentum just gradually, and then sets up shop. This is why I don't think other Chipp players besides Bean are doing it right, unless you play like Marvelo with those.
Aye, very nice with the fast RC. Doesn't quite get the kill, but goes for the slump. Command throw actually whiffs, but there's the burst.
It's not the worst. I mean, you're caught in the, never mind, caught in the corner, having to force the burst out. And that's fine for Marvelo. Like, even though you force out the burst and get hit with it, look at this advantage. It's a hero one, and God willing, Marvelo is a goddamn villain. Making this a quick one. Osmosis, my guy. It's time to learn frame data. It's time to learn how to block, but it may not be enough to be real. Marvelo just knows this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, that is one thing said in the chat, which I definitely agree with, is like, man, you just being able to set up Eddie out of a situation where you are almost naturally disadvantaged is so difficult, dude. Like, Chipp's movement speed and his ability to close the gap to make every decision that you normally would make as Zato that seem reasonably safe or neutral at worst seem significantly more risky. Like that round start and then the clone immediately. We're already in the corner. Eddie hasn't even been a factor yet.
Not the FD to get some distance with it. And again, you don't have to spin that bar for that kind of situation for defense. You want to see it for offense. And right now, offensively, Marvelo laying that super. It's a party in me. And I really like this from Marvelo because this puts you in the prime position for that win. Osmosis forced the burst, but it might be a bad situation. It might be too late. You call up in the corner. Call corner. It's a red RC victory.
Able to get the perfect out. Potential final round here for Osmosis. Check the 2D early, and there's the danger of playing footsies with Marvelo there. That 2D. We love to see it from him. Osmosis pokes out. Finally gets Eddie, but it doesn't even get any value off of it.
What a bag dash from Marvelo to stay solid. Cancel right there. 6K in play. Alpha Blade. X marks the spot. I'm on the dot. About to finish it and get the bar back attention. I feel like Osmosis has not got to play. Here we go. Finally. Proxy finally able to get something going.
Oh, but Eddie Gage is out now. Use the RC to reposition, and now finding another summon is going to be so difficult here. We got the overhead into the Alpha Blade. Mix-ups continue. Osmosis, no!
Burst off the table, but I feel like Osmosis is about to leave in a hearse, bro. As Marvelo is volume in the corner of Red RC. Plus frames with the dash up, throw that'll do it, Marvelo. Cleaning up Osmosis. Sick with it, like get a dock in here is Marvelo. Osmosis, unfortunately, not strong enough to get that victory.
I think a lot of Leo players said was very, very difficult before. I am not sure about the spread now in this current metagame, though. I would say probably, like even at worst.
Yeah.
I know that a lot of Leo players said before that Axel used to be a very hard matchup for Leo.
I think before Axel did beat Leo, now without the damage, you know, the damage nerfs to the character, and the fact that Leo's still really strong, and the fact that Leo can still have Leo rounds more consistently than Axel can, it's hard. Maybe, I mean, I'll just say even. For right now, I have to see who's even between this matchup, who can get it consistently. Off the 2D right here is Miguel as he puts him in the corner, and the FD for the distance, and the 5K in play with the Red RC side switch.
Yeah, 5K Snail has just been so consistent a way to get these punishes. Goes for the second jump there and blocks the chest, but now no meter for either player. And with the mix-up game, Miguel just enough okay with the pillar.
Ooh, don't let someone like Remi stay alive and thrive, bro. It's right. Don't let them come back like that. That's a dangerous cat, even with Axel. 5K, no punish and play. I'd like to see like a 2D off of that. You know, if you're getting those punishes, you might as well, you know, spin to win right there. Back throw though. Remi putting on the pressure.
Ooh, backdash out of it. Attempt at the rainwater. The idea. Standing slash. Continues up with the Rensin. I like, dude, Remi's ability to, Remi is reading out when Miguel is walking forward and when Miguel wants to jump so well. Like, it's so preemptive too. Oh, look at that 5K! What is that?
We've seen Miguel like thought the 2D dog, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put 5K on him, Axel bomber. That should be the finish with another one to get it done. You know what's wild is that like there could have been a 2D from Miguel. Like at any point, like he could have hit 2D and counter hit in the corner carry and he's dead. But the fact that we saw 5K in play from Remi, ooh-wee.
Okay. Hey, a little frame trap there. 2K into the close slash. I like that. 2D. Goes for the reset of the situation, but the DP is always going to come out there and backdashing against Leo. We've seen it all day. Miguel has been obliterating everyone for backdashing.
Now we see the side switch with it. I love that the cross up. Now this is crossfire. In the corner you go. Get the block so from Remi. Gotta find a gap like that. Red RC with the extension. The side switch again. Off the 5K. I got with the mix. What that'll do with the 5K in play. Bro. That core is on.
He's able to make it work. So that's the first game in favor of Miguel in this international affair here. Remi, coming from Canada, has always been playing really good. But dude, Marvelo has, Miguel has been playing unbelievable today. And the scariest thing is, there's nothing scarier than Miguel is playing really good, and he knows it. He's been coming in chat being like, wow, I'm playing really good. Wow, this feels great. Nice. He literally has been coming into the chat, and like all of his messages in chat today have been like, wow, I'm nice.
Buddy feeling different. Buddy feeling ecstasy from these executions. Yo, Hefty Head, this is that person that changed their name. It's a different animal with the same beast, and the beast is about the beast, and Remi lets him get in for that win. Jump slash, keep him out as much as possible. This is the first part of the match that's difficult, but once this character gets going and flowing, once Leo gets in, it's hard to stop him.
Okay. Ooh, I love the back up there. Remi trying to go for the swing, and now we're in trouble here. No burst is available. You are in Leo's world. Down the corner, but we jump! Very nice, jumping heavy, dude. Remi fights out of it.
Tarzan, I'm gonna let them jump H's land. Remi staying really defensive with it, not being put in these backdoor situations or the cross-up situations. You know, you call up in the corner, defense has to be perfect. Now I like that, finally finding a better punish off that 5K against the slash and play. Counter hit, but there's nothing there. I'm surprised that Miguel didn't go for anything more off of that.
Okay, that back very nice. 50 meter for both players. Now Miguel is going to get to potentially use his to break the wall here, but instead goes for the cross up, and Remi just barely blocks it. But that secondary layer of mix up was too much, and off of the wall slump, Miguel's going to keep the corner and try and rush this down.
Bazin got the 2P in play. 6P safe with your chest. Put this man to rest in the Red RC. After that bait and wait, eat him up. Easy bait oven.
I'm not even sure if that was a true wall slump, Hefty. I think that was just a Remi not holding a direction. That was a weird one. Look at the 2H though, far slash, not gonna work out. 2D, both of them jumping. Remi gets a disgusting confirm off of that. What?
So they say Axel ain't got no damage. Check that red, because now man's almost dead. Y'all's got to play this perfectly. He's getting checked with the FD, the fadeaway play. Remi making it real hard to come through.
2D in the air. Cross up. Oh my god, does it again. Yo, show me something. Yeah, look at the chip, dude. Trying to make Remi make some big decisions, but there's a 2K2D, goes underground.
6P puts him back in the corner. How? How did I put him back in the corner? 2K2D defensively. Remi just needs one more touch to steal. This is perfect for him to win. Jump H, yes sir. Cursing the cranium, blessing the dome.
Dude, that was terrifying too, because during that entire string, Miguel could have been charging. There was a potential for just a DP there. Oh my god. Man. Demi Devil, this is like watching a cowboy try to wrangle a bull. Come on. Oh my god.
He's not lying.
I mean, it's just it's so difficult for both the players because Remi is just playing the space control masterfully. The anti-air game is ridiculous. Approaching on the ground feels like an option that is like almost not viable. And Miguel is still finding ways around it. Dude, the back and forth is unbelievable. This is like as high level as it gets.
I love the 5Ks in play against, Remi has been implementing, caught him coming in, countering situation with the close slash, jump H, bar slash. Look at these fadeaways in play. Look at the space control as someone pointed out as well. Remi's really good about just corralling Miguel, and they're eating so much of that chip. And the dash up throw, you're not expecting it though.
Oh, back dash into the throw, speaking of. And with the staggered pressure here, Remi gonna choose the block. 50 meter available. There's the 5D. Remi is actually gonna hold on to his burst, so he's gonna take the shatter here, but no, that's a drop of the combo, and Remi's gonna take the round for it. Remi getting out of that round, still having burst, is unbelievable.
That is such a big win. Honestly, in these fantastic situations, we've seen Remi use their burst really well, and Miguel just maybe just a drop we don't typically see from him. You see that aggression going to flow, and there we go. The DP is trying to be activated. Miguel installed.
Though, throw, back to mid screen here, jumps backwards, DP lands again, but there's the same punish.
That throw, I like that we're not letting the crossers go for free. The air to air right there, gets a conversion, the 6-piece, that's a lot of damage. Remi with the fadeaway again, Miguel having difficulty coming through, they got bar. How they're gonna spin it, off a hit, that's how, Proxy.
God, it's available though. Remi gonna spend it. What's the option here? Gets it with the overhead. There's the burst, and now 50 meter. Remi should be able to close this game out. Just keep it safe. Use that meter to reposition, to correct an error. You have one big guess here.
How much work he's gotta spend. DP Red RC, that's a victory. Can't wrangle this bull.
Dude, Miguel, it's just like any other player, I'd be like, wow, that was. And for Miguel, I'm just like golf clapping, like, wow, nice read. That's I'm just so used. I'm so used to it. He's so consistent with it. Oh my god.
DP Matt, he just knows. He just knows. His core is on. He feels.
I'm like, what is that? Oh my god! Finds the overhead. The headbutt afterwards. Dashes underneath. Continuing the confirm here. And resets the pressure.
Immediate with it. Side switch, red RC burst. Still about to be my victory. Miguel with the PRC right back at. No 6P. Actually gets a punish on the lingering 6P. Try to say it with his chest, but might be put the rest is Miguel. Gotta find a way in to get the win. He's losing so much health.
But the jump H does not beat the chest there. Miguel takes a game that looks out of reach and turns it on his own. 2-1. Winners finals is delivering right now, dude.
Don't tell me. I better not see nobody ever say no locals ain't sick to watch. Tampa never sleeps, baby. We out here with some of the sickest action you ever gonna see all damn week for Guilt Against Strive. It don't matter what it is. We get nasty out here. Miguel playing with his core zone with them DPs, baby. Trying to make that grand finals winner side.
Dude, that's Marvelo's exactly right. The stare down nothing, count to 2, and then deep. That's the Miguel DP. Bro, he just looks at you. Look at that, dude. Come on. He's so sick. Does it again, but this time it's going to be a punish. He gets the burst, though. Holy moly.
Oh my god, it's so deadly because that's a hard knockdown. You gotta hold that, no defense on the side of Remi and damage applied. Miguel's found ways to get in. I feel like some of these situations, I'm like, damn, you gotta come through all these normals, but he finds situations. And some of that is Remi getting closer, but Miguel taking advantage with dash block, 5K every so often. Like this is still, could be Miguel's game.
Yeah, we talk a lot about how like Miguel obviously high powered, goes for the big reads, loves to go for the DP, but man, just textbook to find the gap. Did you see how patient he was for that long to find the perfect space to DP?
Remi says, I'll get close to you. Close to your face like you need toothpaste with that close slash to make them pass down the losers. Hopefully Remi trying to run it back, staving off set point a little bit longer. Can they keep pace with Miguel, who is, ooh, I like that, IB throw.
Oh my god, dude, he tried to hit him with it again, but this time Remi not falling for it, goes for the pull-in and jumps backwards. Doesn't even want anything to do with that mix.
Get a lot more aggressive of where they're standing, pace and place of where they stand at. From Remi, Red RC, wall splat, almost a victory. Miguel might as well be dead. And there it is, the last hit to do it. Remi was already out with the special for the finish, and now we're seeing the final game. The final game, y'all.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel I'm anxious right now watching this. Oh my god. Oh, dude.
Why am I hand sweating?
Game
Why am I
5.
playing?
Winners finals. Leo versus Axel. Man, if this is one of those ones, if you had told me Axel would be out here fighting 2 Axels in top 4, come on.
Bro, oh my god! Let me get from the Houdini, you can't see me when it comes to the DPs.
Both of them. Both of them. Remi started that round with dash macro throw. And Miguel started with jumping heavy. They are soul reading right now.
This is not even levels, it's floors ahead. Not even steps ahead, it's floors ahead. Who's gonna get red? You might be dead if you don't let Miguel get outside the distance, bro. Now Miguel using this man like a Globetrotter's basketball off the 5K. You're dead.
Oh my god, they killed. Didn't get access to the meter. Just barely is gonna have burst back. Oh, okay. Dash out. JS, I love mixing in the JP just to mix the timings a little bit. Miguel is showing he's adept at using the just block in a lot of those situations, which is so strong against jump S.
I like the fact that he's not going for 6P as a deterrent for leaving the corner, because that's been catching him. And now the 2D caught Remi. Not a big conversion, but no big deal. That's a lot of damage on the side of Miguel. And again, he knows if he can get in, he can get his win. And that bar is being built up. And this still could be Miguel's game to win. That's play perfect.
Oh my god, again, the rare Axel 6P. S couldn't get anything afterwards. It's just continuing to poke here little by little. And now we're down to the final round. Both players maximum resources here.
Let's party. That's what I want to see. Violence. And someone's victory. Look at that, Remi trying to keep him out empty. The stutter step waiting for a DP.
Oh,
Brinson.
okay. Just throws it. Okay, Remi. Safe jump is actually backdashing. Goes in for the close slash now. So Miguel in a very bad spot here.
RC. Yo, the air right there with the counter hit. Didn't get the ground pound. Overhead. Chris in the cranium. No bar spit from Miguel. I'm so surprised because we see the BRC TP with the burst though. Proxy.
Okay. Still okay. Still okay. Block there. Don't throw the fireball here. It has 50 meter now. So Miguel just needs to find that one shot, one opportunity. Anything will do it here. PRC's forward. He gets the 6P and now it's party time.
Throw off below the 5K. Side switch overhead, and that'll do it. Miguel in grand finals, winner side. You can't wrangle this beast. He go beast.
Do very, very well in both of these matchups here. First up is Stealthy. Stealthy we've seen did really, really well in a lot of these different matchups here, especially against his rush down heavy characters because he has such an impressionable playstyle as he runs up the chip and grabs him.
Yeah, definitely a little more aggressive than I would say when it comes to Remi. I think Remi's looking about space control, but Stealthy is looking about being every space in every place and be prepared, forcing out that burst from Marvelo. Look at it, he's willing to scrap with this cat like that. This is a chip play. You gonna scrap with him?
Yeah, very nice with the 6K. Gonna go for the wall slump here, looking for the wall runs, but there we go. Mashes out as a zoner player, you can't be afraid to swing in situations like that. 2K 2D is your lifeblood.
That's right.
That's a
punish.
punish.
Marvelo, he went to dust soup, he did the calculations, and now he's calculating the defeat of Stealthy. Just needs to find that last hit with Stealthy in prime position, just don't let anything whiff, just defend 5K situation, and the fade away and play out like that from Stealthy. Nice and easy.
And the PRC forward at the end was very, very clean before we go to H, rents in, and immediately just opts back into looking for that anti-air. You cannot let Marvelo get this real estate for free and continue to do such a good job of making sure he's paying for it, but there, dash up 5P, sometimes that's all it takes, and the burst!
Didn't get the full combo. It could have been the worst, but honestly, this is still good for Marvelo. Actually spends the bar to go far with the red RC. Didn't get the corner splat like that, but that's not what he wants. He wants these fucking bursts, these nasty-ass setups. Stealthy just blocking for damn near life. The backdash was good night. Oh no, he's still alive.
Okay, 2H, Renson, no follow-up, and that actually baits it out there. Sometimes he's going for delayed cherry bomb, and sometimes he's going empty, and off of that empty is a very easy setup for the 2S. Look at the throw setup here, and that is so perfectly structured. Stealthy, there was never a time that Marvelo really even could have bursted.
Didn't leave a gap like that. Are we gonna see an Axel versus Axel match? Marvelo, please don't put us in that timeline, bro. I'm not trying to commentate no Axel versus Axel. That sounds you do? That sounds like Death Grips, but if it's like a fighting game match. I can't make sense of it. And I would not like to see it. Marvelo, give us something different with it.
Slash, nice just block. I mean, he's showing up here, but dude, Stealthy is just like you said. Stealthy's different, man. Look at that, another counter hit. Just continuing to find these touches, but here we go. Marvelo off your knockdown. Gonna get a full combo off of that, but instead chooses to reset it. He's gonna break the wall with the super.
Fall. Get that bar back and then some. Again, the win condition, which Marvelo would love to have, is you do have something to threaten, which is burst. YRC also, though, from the side of Stealthy, I kind of like that option. A little late to burst, so you use that, get the side switch with it. Let me see. Stealthy, catch him from coming in with the dash situation, just defend. Marvelo not trying to give up too much room.
Oh, first person pretty much all day to not get hit by that. That's the bean, dude. Fast RC into the command throw.
Counter hit, that'll do it. Marvelo, be a little more aerial with it. I like that approach.
Okay. Very nice. Clone. Dude, Clone is making its worth known. Good goal.
You're not overextending, you're putting the pressure on with the plus frames. You have a way to vary up the pressure instead of like strike throw or just like jump slash, or jump H, I should say. But Stealthy forcing up the burst, actually being able to get the goal addition. Red RC's right back with it, hits it with the beep, beep, back it up.
Oh, okay. Aye, wall cling double overhead. How does he block everything? Oh, but this time gets caught out trying to be aggressive there.
Okay, 2D after the FD. Starts up from Stealthy. Can he stop from Marvelo every time he comes in? It's like one touch from Marvelo, and that will do it. Damn, Marvelo. Now getting a lot aggressive and almost risky in some situations, but there's reward in store if he can get in and keep that impression that Chipp wants to do. That's the win condition for Chipp as well. Not just about the bar as like typically you see from the wall break after like a super and stuff like that, fast RC into a million string that you got to hold forever. It's also about finding your way in pressuring a character that doesn't have good reversals. Like you have to go for 5K, 2K or whatever and play to a 2D knockdown to get the side switch. You have to go for burst or YRC, but those aren't the best sorts of reversals, and Marvelo knows that. Blow him up.
Definitely agreed here. And yeah, Marvelo, I mean, sticking to the game plan, that's a great burst for positioning. But what can you get off of it? Very nice with the trade, but opts not to go into the combo there. Doesn't want to utilize the new buff. Instead, use it for more time to close the gap a little bit.
Marvelo, risky H is correct, but he don't care though. Gets a jump H, dash in, 6K, red RC in play, baby, corpse run. Juggling.
Okay, 5H breaks the wall. Life bar deficit here. Trying to go for the 2P, but actually getting access to any of that is not, it's just too difficult.
PRC is too safe, but Stala gets a side switch with it. Stealthy, I mean, is bleeding, but he could be bleeding if you find a good firm right there. 5K knockdown with the 2D. DP red RC. Miguel, is that you?
Oh my god. I mean, sometimes you gotta wake up with it. Definitely respect. And now Marvelo threatening to go 2 games up here. Tried to go for the jump out there, but helicopter continues to spin. Able to get the burst off the table.
Shot up with Marvelo, finds a gap like that. The minute that Stealthy has done spent the economy of buttons, Marvelo finds a gap, but Stealthy finds a full conversion right here. Axel Bomber with a ton of damage. A lot of red, man's almost dead. RC trying to find him an opening with a close slash, but again, Stealthy has to lock down the throw approach. We talked about that before. Strike throw has to be implemented in Marvelo's mind.
Okay, let's go for the pull. BRC forward.
There you go. Okay.
Just tape the dash macro down. He said, I got places to be. Good God.
One direction, and they're not gonna stop. I'll make you drop. Yo, Stealthy with a dash. Now you set up that strike throw person we were talking about before for Stealthy, where Marvelo has been just blocking every close slash that's come from this character. Now you have the danger of the grip to do it.
Oh, look for the jump over. Hit. There we go. Burst it out. Pulls in with the Renson and just uses that for repositioning. Always very smart to see from the Axel players.
That's reset, yes sir. Oh, I'm sorry, OTG off the backboard, the side switch with it, counter hit, not even a combo. That wasn't even a combo. He's got a 2D right after the 2P.
Still counts. Still counts. If it all hit, it still counts. That's all one combo. That's the rule. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them, Cola. Listen, if it kept hitting, it was all one combo.
Oh my God. I would have pressed 2. I'm not gonna lie. I would have thought, oh, he didn't hit that the right way. Almost my turn to play. Let me press a button. Bam! Counter.
Yeah, put in the IMAX theater in a hurry, bro. the worst thing that can happen.
As my boy Maverick would say, that's Dolby Atmos right there. You hear it in full effect. Counter.
Okay, Marvelo's starting to accept point here. It's Stealthy's tournament life on the line. So far, doing a really nice job comboing with the commando there, that pullback.
Oh, gets the Axel Bomber off the PRC DP though. It's a 2S. 6P for the corner carry off the counter hit at the ankle safety dog. Come up close from that face. There's the overhead.
Oh, okay. Ooh, actually didn't get a combo for that. Maybe it was a little too far.
Careful though, Marvelo. I don't know if you know where he was at some of these sequences. And Stealthy just needs one good. Oh, I don't know. The knockdown. That was so nasty. Just the very tip, the micro walk to do it for the jump slash was the person Stealthy. But he had to do it to stay solid.
My favorite mix-up. Stealthy runs underneath Marvelo and just like is tapping back and forth, just trying to be ambiguous. 2K2D when you land. That's so cheap.
Yeah, please don't draw my head. Please, please.
Bro. Jump in, FD. I love the dash afterwards just to make sure you close the gap far enough. Marvelo, half his life is gone. But life is just a resource here. It doesn't really matter in this match until it's at 0, to be honest.
It's true. Anyone can take the match like that.
Stealthy's
gonna take it. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, all right. Well, so now that it's at 0, it kind of matters. 2-2. Stealthy back in this. Again, this is a very difficult matchup for Axel, and Stealthy is making it look workable.
It's just, I feel like Stealthy just has that good innate, like his neutral's just so good. His neutral just overall really good. His defensive tactics are so good, and he gets the lead very quickly, forcing Marvelo to be in uncomfortable situations because on the opposite side of things, you still have to get in to get your win against Axel. And Stealthy makes it very hard, as you point out, positioning so different with it. Round start 2K in play, gets a counter hit, full conversion. Oh no, get outside the skies.
Dude, just a huge shout out, by the way, to Amplitude and Moranto coming through, both with direct contributions to the match arena, pushing us over $55 now. So a huge shout out to both of you guys. Again, 100% of this is going to the players. So thank you very, very much to everyone who has claimed codes, donated, anything to get it up. Thank you guys.
Oh, but Marvelo's going down. About to be the end of this round. One touch, one tap to do it like that. And that's all you need is Stealthy. Stays solid, stays in the lead.
Okay, jumping H, and then the 2-8s to follow. Dude, Stealthy is finding some hits that you wouldn't expect in this matchup.
It's actually kind of wild that he is able to stay solid and also like avoid these pain points. Dive kicks, even some of these dashing situations. After he gets the space up in this place, but Marvelo needs to make the most of these corner situations. And Stealthy with the burst. Back to square one is Marvelo.
Okay, Brenson, no follow-up. Brenson pulls this time. Okay, trying to mix up those timings, and that time looking to bait out the throw there. He knows Marvelo had time to be able to move there, so didn't want to commit to anything too quickly. And now Stealthy has the corner. Stealthy's one touch away.
Finish the job. Finish it. Dive kick coming through. Rebuttal is a jump H and play. The fadeaway. 3-pointer. Because that's 3 wins for Stealthy in the end. Moving on, giving us going to be absolute horror. 2 Axel players going at it, sharing a single brain cell. Let's see what happens.
Another huge shout out, by the way, to Demi Devil Queen coming through with the $10 direct contribution to the match arena, up to 65 bucks. Let's see if we can squeeze out 100, you know what I'm saying, before the end of the stream, guys. Thank you to every single person who's been a part of making this match arena a reality and being able to raise the money for the players. As I said before, I'll continue to say it because it's the most important thing. 100% of this is going to the players. So thank you for continuing to help us line the pockets of these people who work so hard and bring us such good action every single week.
Let's be real, 60-something dollars, that's ugly as hell. That's an ugly ass number. 100 is a beautiful ass number. Let's get to 100. Let's make it that pot beautiful. And we're gonna give you some beatdowns with fantastic bouts as we see Remi in the white, staying all right, already has a game up against Stealthy, who's in the green.
I was just about to say, I appreciate that. He said, in the white trunks.
In the white trunks.
Thank you, production, as always. Shouts out to the homie Fabled Sandwich on the boards. Appreciate you a lot, dude. The pull in. Oh, cuts back to the same side, but can't get the punish there with the bomber.
Or slash, I like that. Gets a full conversion to 3-piece. Rinse and explosion. This is going to be a bout of just how to fight not only like the character in some ways, because you might mostly have the same distances, but the player at play. Back throw, down on the ground you go. Deep dish with the jump H, the fade away. Again, that's the win. Remi being able to be just as aggressive with Stealthy, but keeping things tight and all right.
Being able to keep himself in it, win out those ranges. In past Guilty Gears, a lot of the Axel mirror was just about who the first person to establish themselves spinning Sparrow. So it actually used to have a move where he would spin the sickle behind himself and he could choose the direction he threw it, and it covered a ton of options. And in this game, with the removal of that, it's made it so much more interesting, because it used to just be we both start spinning our thing till it's unblockable, and that was a nightmare. So I think that's part of why I like the Axel mirror in this game so much, is because it's so much more fun to watch than the older games. Because man, dude, old Axel Guilty Gear mirrors suck. It was not.
Yeah. This was looking really chaotic, but it looks like a lot of close range and mid range gameplay. To be real, like, you know, you can't say long range with it. Looking like you're fishing for far slash and getting a counter hit converting, and the jump slash into nothing. Jump H again, counter hit, but nothing again. Remi being better and now finds a gap like that, but that's exactly what something wanted to do. Was at the burst from Remi.
Okay, trying to go for the super dash here, trying to pull out the tricks, but Remi, the defense holds up. It continues to find the rents in here, and they're both just trying to box it out. Far slash is the name of the game for both of them, knowing that button is so front loaded.
Right on mid-range distance. It's the Axel Bomber A-OK. Jump H and play. Axel Bomber at the end of that combo gets the OTT off the 2H. Fade away with jump S, my beloved. She's doing a lot of work out here. But Remi with the pull-in. 2K, 2D. Oh no, never mind. This is actually Stealthy with the green.
Ah, no bomber. He got jumping heavy. And in that situation, Remi just wakes up and swings, dude. So smart.
Swings.
Bro,
that sounds really deadly.
Okay, pushed him away a little bit too much here. Stealthy winning the positioning war, but Remi still manages to win out most of the boxing here.
5K jump H cancel right there. Pro slash, far slash. Keep the strings mean and not lean. This is mean green right here, Stealthy. PRC, air throw down to the ground you go, just trying to find any way to open up. But I feel like that strike throw game is going to get a lot harder, because right now, all you can do is block at your Remi. Or that.
Okay, got the pull in. Yep, resets. No, a nightmare of a touch there. The jumping actually makes that combo way more damage and kills on the 6H. It kills him. 2 games for Remi.
Bro, how is Stealthy losing? Like, he literally had him in the corner. He was piecing him up. He wasn't letting him lead. Spin empty. It's just like that one gap. Remi's looking for it like that. Side switches not only the side, but the momentum, puts it in his hands, and everything's landing for Remi. It's there on game point, bro. I just the in-game situations have to be cleaned up by Stealthy.
Dude, a huge shout outs, by the way, coming through. Aang coming through with the 14:45 to the match. Reno putting us up now to 8-10. We are very close here to breaking that 100. Again, guys, thank you so much to every single person who's been a part of making this match Reno grow and grow, continuing to put some more money for the players.
I think it's starting to look a lot better. Come on now. We want to get to 100. We get that beautiful number. These beautiful bouts right here. Jump slash 2H. Look at that annoyance right there. Finding the right buttons, the right space in place, and the jump slash doing the most. And I feel like that's such a dangerous button to throw out. Even against Axel, you're worried about 2S counter hit. We're about jump H if it reaches in the wrong range. But we see it come through from Remi consistently.
Oh, heavy. There, 2K2D jumps over 2S. I like that a lot. Maybe going for the big guess there. A little too far. Command throw. First one we've seen in a long time, but opts not to spend any meter off of it.
The stimmy shimmy, because we paid out dividends. About to get that win. There it is, off the helicopter. Finds a finish. Stealthy get a little more aggressive with a close range gameplay, and now closing rounds out. That's why I want to see it. That's why I want to see Stealthy play this bout. Is close it out in game, finish it off, no errors. But now Remi in a big lead, and this is how Remi has won their game. Just being a big lead, Stealthy, even if they're put in the corner, is just dropped it.
Oh, nice tech. Yeah, dude. Remi is so aware that Stealthy had been going for that exact situation so many times. Dashes up, but didn't find the last hit. And the burst comes out, but not the gold burst that Stealthy was looking for. And there, the 6K. Very nice. Perfect placement for a perfect round. 3-0.
Business. Remi Celeste, let's get it.
This is a tough one for sure. I mean, my heart wants to say Remi, but dude, Miguel is just, man. If you've been watching any of his matches today, if you are just tuning in, this is this is a UI Miguel, dude. He's just been unbelievable all night.
Yeah, he has definitely been on something different with it. Dog is definitely moving different. I thought Stealthy was, but just how he's been playing, even in a situation like this, it definitely looks like he's out of it. But is Remi gonna be the determiner? 5K. Easily done with a perfect KO. There you go. This is not your ordinary Axel, my friend. Not your ordinary Axel. Powered up by the VTubers.
Of course, I say white alien. Be getting in there. Gold burst comes out. Plenty of meter to work with now. Two agents there. The snail connecting gets the burst out from Miguel. That's a brave burst from Miguel.
Very, very brave. And I think Remi also, when we look at other Axel players, I think the defense is really good in Remi. You talked about how they pick their shots really right. We still have just defense situations as a punch. And the 5K in play, look at that, consistently counter hit. Red RC should be almost a victory. Yo, Remi came to play, bro. Remi ready.
First game looking incredibly strong for Remi. Looking like 1.0 out here with the Axel versus Leo, man. I mean, this is Remi's making a case here. When you talk about matchups, obviously you got to talk about it at the highest level, right? And as far as Axel gameplay goes, does it get higher leveled than Remi? And does it get higher level for Leo than a player the caliber of Miguel, right? Miguel is definitely an S tier Leo player. So this is like, as far as actual matchup footage goes, really truly about as good as it gets, actually.
And we have to remind y'all that this is a run back like that. Remi had to work their way back from winners finals to get the opportunity to face Miguel, and that was a 3-2. So it was close with it. Let's see if it won't be so close. Remi's gonna get that 6-0 when Miguel's gonna run it back like that. I'm trying to see some close games out here. This better go to win it, bro. The way these cats are playing. 5K is an anti-air against Jump H. That works.
You know, we learn something new every day. What? Okay. He gets a throw, very nice. Like that from Remi. Dashes up. Remi is definitely playing aware of the DP, but is not playing scared of it, which is the perfect, it's the exact zone you need to be in here. But Miguel with the custom combo, JPPP, forgot which Guilty Gear he was playing.
Oh man, the Gatlings, I said, let me remind y'all, we still got those if you play the right character. Into the super.
A pixel of life for the entirety of that sequence there, Miguel. The scariest thing that can happen in this matchup is Leo is never out of it. The meter doesn't matter, the health doesn't matter, the burst doesn't matter. One touch.
I feel like Miguel is one of those cats that's just never out of it. The way they play, like they never out of it. Like, oh dang, this person's gonna like maybe slow down because they have lower health. Miguel just always at 100, baby. Force out the burst, still caught in the corner. Red RC for the extension, now staying a little more solid about some of these slash situations, slash special situations, and not making the minus.
Ooh, overhead connected. Miguel is going to close out this game here with the 2K steps on the shoes. Somebody scuffs your shoes so bad that you're like, I'm out. He just passes out. He's like, yeah, I'm done. You got it.
Oh, they're my Yeezys. I just got those on Shop X, bro. We got those on Shop Y. Like, why'd you shop there? But, bro, he's aware. Remi fighting Miguel. But Miguel right now, again, knows he's never out of it. He can get in. He's been a lot more consistent about not putting himself in my situations.
Yes.
Using that the special slash in the red RC right after it, where before it was an easy outs for Remi for a punch off the 5K. I like that from Miguel. He's the type to pull it back like that, but sometimes he don't. Sometimes he don't.
Oh my god, 2S as well. Remi looking really, really good on the adjustments here. Like you said, the pace and the angles he's picking and being able to leave himself in more positive situations is leading to Miguel feeling like he needs to overextend. And most of these hits from Remi that are leading to this damage is coming from that. And he's got the confidence to just dash up like a grappler. Look at this.
Yo, Remi said I can play like you too, bro. I can rumble in the jungle too. RCDP! Yo, from Miguel. Yo, he was ready and steady with it. I like that, the faith of the normal. Go slash, ground pound, not a hard knockdown, but still get the back turn.
Yeah, and couldn't FD there. FDing, unfortunately, would have pushed him so far away that where he would have been potentially just out of the round, but also the Chipp, man.
Not too bad. No 6H right there with the burst of the gold, but this is still fine. Remi with the distance with it, and with, again, like the momentum as much as possible, put Miguel in these uncomfortable situations, but from downtown, the 2D into the super.
God, able to find the head, but afterwards, look at the life bar, dude. 50 meter for Remi, gets the backdash, so has a chance here, but Miguel is still just building up meter. And all of this, the passive play is actually paying off for him.
5P anti-air into the super, that should seal it. Miguel, that 2D was the route turner.
Oh my god. Hey, and I just want to say between Space Boost, Lena, and Onday coming through, we have reached $110 in the match arena. So a huge shout out to you guys. Thank you so much again, as we said, for doing everything that you do and making sure that we get to pay the players the way that we want via match arena. Guys, thank you so much for that.
Yo, these stacks be making savages as Miguel is getting into Remi, eating them up. Dog, doesn't matter if you block. He'll still make you drop with the side switch with the mix. Miguel is getting into Remi, someone who has had fantastic defense. And again, it's part of Miguel's play. We've seen time and time again, Dog will pull it back like that if need be. You don't know the rhythm at what this cat is going to play. Is he going to DP? Is he going to be calm with it? We'll have to see. But this dog is super sick, and he is on game tournament point.
Dude. Yeah, we've seen round start DP a couple times from him. Moves down. Yeah, dude. Goes for the dash forward, that little car forward, and now, oh my god, forces the burst out. Remi had to do it for positioning there. Wow, you're playing from so far behind here. I mean, not having burst, not having 50 meter. What do you do? You poke out and pray that he doesn't DP you again.
Please, God, please let him get hit with that 2D. Yeah, I like that. The PRC to stay away so you can play. No hit on the 2D, the counter hit into your hard knockdown. Jump H, though. I like that button being simplified a little bit more. Jump slash, though. Remi just running. He's shooting while he running. But Miguel's gunning for him.
Oh, standing heavy to OTG there. I like that, actually. Pushed him way far away. And now Miguel, Chipp is becoming a factor, but the instant air dash hasn't gone for it almost at all.
I like the idea to do the armor point right there, but Remi was aware, multi-hits to do it, and just caging this beast. But there we go, jump P. He's in. Back throw though from Remi immediately. If it's an offense.
Nice. And that. Deal with the delayed cherry bomb there. Standing heavy. PRC's forward is going to get bombers for it. And burst. Okay, Miguel. Gotta make your move now. There's the RC. This is your one shot, but the just block into the throw. It might be over, and it is. Remi now 2-2. There we are either gonna have a reset and we're gonna run me thin, or Miguel is gonna be able to close it out. Dude, what a tournament!
Insane play for both players right now. Remi coming back like that, able to scrap Miguel like that in his jungle. In his field. Like, I'm the alpha here.
Said in
Miguel,
my own dojo.
in my own dojo. But here's the thing, Miguel, I feel like just has to route things back a bit. The risk and reward has to be back in that sense where it's like it's hard to read because I feel like there's more risk and less reward. 5P right there, forces the person Remi. That was so good, and now gets a counter from downtown. He's on fire.
Up, okay. I found the overhead. He said he can't buy a bucket, dude. Good God. 50 meters still up there. BRC forward and B, you know he's gonna do it. It's Miguel. He's got the heart. Dude, you know he wants to go for it.
He got the Miguel in him. No longer that dog got the Miguel in him, baby. Get the Miguel in him. Set point. Tournament point, Miguel. Can he close it out with DP again? I'm gonna get my win. Hard knockdown.
Nice 2H. Harassing. Jumps over. PRC. Close slash. Doesn't get the bomber though, but it doesn't matter. Miguel's gonna give him another shot. He said, I want this DP.
One more touch, it might be free, honestly. There's the fadeaway and play the 9 to 2D. And now we see either tournament point or reset point. Remi needs this to stay in the break. If you Miguel, you need to get that heat and put this man to defeat with the overhead, with the read, the side switch, the super at the bottom of the screen. At any point could rock to make this man drop.
Jump S, like it. PRC, okay. Yeah, goes for the pillar, but the back turn from that distance is immediately punished.
Obstacle slash. Okay, 5K and play 5K. Gets him in the corner. The throw reversal though from Remi. The DP, he's got that Miguel in him. From his core zone, Miguel, he's one more touch for the finish. First.
Okay, 2H, Snail.
DP again! Miguel is your winner of TNS with the dog in his heart. He got that dog in him. He got that dog in him.